So sorry I'm running late tonight. Getting a late start on the live. Hope everybody's week is off to a great start. If you're rewatching this, just go ahead and jump forward to about 2 to 3 minutes in, and we should be going. So yeah, that's what we're doing. Live and direct. Hold on a second. Let me fix my light here. Now the lighting's much better. All right. Welcome in, guys. Welcome in. Hope everybody's doing well. What's up, Enzo? How you doing tonight? I don't know what that means. Minota. All right, guys. Welcome in. Welcome in. Like I said, I hope everybody's week is off to a great start. Do I have smoke alarms in my house? Of course I do. Not in my house. Good one, Steve. Good one. I love it. What's up, G? How you doing, bud? Haven't heard from you in a while. You good? Everybody been asking about you. Yeah, we missed you, bro. Ryan Garcia or Devin Haney, are they fighting again, Gabriel? Because I think Ryan Garcia won the last one, right? Mm-hmm. She's in the house. It's been good. It's been good. Yeah, we can see you, Leland. We can definitely see you. So, bro, what is up, bro? It's been like 8. Oh, wow. I hope you're doing well, bro. Yeah, it's been a while, huh? It's Mopars and Hellcats. Okay. Nah, that's not what we do here, Gabriel. What's up, Team Loud News and Reviews? Me and G were arguing that one time. Remember? It's funny, G's in the comments already tonight. So, Chiefs or Eagles, I want them both to lose, Gabriel. To be honest, everybody hit that like button. We got 17 in here and 1 like. I know more than one of you likes it. Come on, double tap the screen. He said he's Mopar. That's the kid with the... Yeah, exactly. It's been a while. Not so remote anymore. You got the real thing now? What? Hey, love for Toronto. What's up, Rocky? How are you, bro? John knows how to make an entrance. Nice. That's a nice car, Leland. You got a job. Cool. Congrats on that, man. Congrats on that. That's awesome. Reel popped up about an hour ago. Yeah, didn't do so well. I'm still doing better than I was, but kind of crashed and burned, to be honest, bro. You know? Yeah, we got some new regulars in here now, Mopar. Man, Frumpy, what is up? I bet you the gas is 6.2 liter supercharged Hemi V8. Nice. What's up, Harris? Be careful in that thing, 21 miles to the gallon, huh? Wow, I'm surprised that it does that well. I'm staying under a pack right now, G, but so I mean it is progress. I was aiming for 10 a day. 10 a day didn't work, to be honest. So you know, we're it's progress, not perfection, right? So I'm making progress still, definitely, but it's not yeah, I'm not trying to look cool. Appreciate your comment though. What's up, Tater? How you doing? What's the smoke coming from? It's coming from the cigarette. Siggy time, says Andreas. What's up, Andreas? How are you tonight, brother? That's what I would have thought, G. That's what I would have thought. Marble 40s, no, they're Montegos. They're cheap. So, what is everybody up to? So, we've been having these protests in the streets. They've been blocking the road in LA, and things are not getting a little wild, but, I don't know. I don't think it's a good look when you're protesting being deported, but you're waving the flag of the country they want to deport you to. You know what I mean? So I don't do politics much. You know what I mean? What's up, Peter? Shout out to Israel. Glad you're well, Andreas. Yeah, I don't know. I just quit after 17 years of daily smoking. Please put that in the air, my man. That's right. Hey, shout out to you, Lobo. Lobo Ishmael. Yeah, shout out to you, bro. That's awesome. Bobby, don't leave the house with ID. Oh, man. I look sick, really? Those biceps are sick. I used to be sick. It's broken Bobby's transformation. I used to be addicted to methamphetamines, but I've got 20 years clean now. So, yeah, I am not sick. All this could have been avoided. Protest. They blocked a bunch of people from both sides in the tunnel at Union. Damn. Yeah, flag and let's go, Brandon flag and the flag with Trump on it. They're not our flag. I agree. And to be honest with you, some of the flags that I seen when Biden was president, I did not agree with. Those FJB flags and stuff, like that man was president. Like if nothing else, you have to respect the office. So, like I said, I don't do a lot on politics here, so I don't want to go down that rabbit hole too far. But as a professional internet troll, I couldn't even troll this channel. That's right. Shout out to you, Leland. Wolfgang Ragnar seems to be singing a song or something. What's up, Joshua? Oh, okay, cool. Appreciate that, Goth. Thank you, Alley Cat. I got you, DH. And I appreciate the congratulations. John Hibb says I posted. Go see. Okay, I'll check it out after I'm done with the live, bro. Elon's the president. Where'd G go? I want more my arguments. I don't know. G, are you out there? Leland's calling you out. Trying to be a jerk, but they're not. It's time for real Americans to go to work. Man, that's what I've been doing since I got clean, pretty much. Like I get up, I go to work. If I want something, I go get it. You know what I mean? So, am I the next gunman on the grassy knoll? No, I am not. Why G says at Mopar, why you change your name to Leland Rotman? I'm not hated because I'm a Chiefs fan. I respect the Niners. Hey, KC Chiefs, I ain't mad at you at all, bro. Nothing but respect. Rock with who you rock with, It's football. We're gonna talk shit, but that's all it is. You know what I mean? So, nothing but respect. Under the house, water company called 920. I have done trades when I was younger. Man, for real, Andres, $921. Damn, you are my. You will laugh your butt off when you are my post. Okay, is that on the post I did earlier, or so I can go check it out? What's up, Max Photography? Greetings to Illinois. And I didn't change my name, G. My other account got its chat hidden, so anytime I want to be on the live, I got to switch to this account. It's a bunch of Niners fans protesting. Oh, G, knock it off. Bro, by the way, who you think win in the Super Bowl? I won't be offended if you say Eagles. To be honest with you, on the Super Bowl, I got beef with both teams. So, honestly, I don't even know if I'm going to watch a game, to be honest. But I do like Saquon Barkley. So I wouldn't be mad to see him get a ring. Those Chiefs are catching up to my Niners in rings real quick, and I don't want to see that. So if I had to pick, I guess I'm going with the Eagles. What's TND? I'm in Cali, Max Photography. Cigarettes are an addiction. I agree, Joe. Good for you, Leland. Type shit. Go Chiefs. Shout out to Cuba. 20 years sober, the man deserves a cigarette. Back off. I agree. I've already said I'm from Cali a couple of times, so if you keep asking the question, we might give you a timeout to think about what you're doing wrong, okay? So there you go. I'm doing good, Skeleton King. How are you? Oh, God. I have something on in my post. Okay. It hasn't been good, Max Photography. It hasn't been good. I understand that, but I will say this. I'm 52 years old and I can run an 11-minute mile. So it hasn't affected me that much. I'm sure there's guys that are 52 years old that could probably run a 6-minute mile. But, I feel pretty good about that. I hit the gym on a regular basis and, but it definitely has aged me. Cuban sandwiches sound good right now. Sorry, typos. Maybe Cuba could tell us how those tariffs work out for our country because we're getting tariffs right back. Mad because the kind of guy who'd don't put stuff like that in there, Leland. You need to put a symbol or something in that D word. YouTube don't like that sort of stuff in the chat. So if you do that again, you're going to get a timeout. How old were you when you started? If you're talking about smoking, I was like 15. Not much longer after that, or right around that time frame, I got started on methamphetamines as well. So I've been off the meth for 20 years, but the cigarettes pretty much, the only time the cigarettes went away was when I was in county jail or prison. Let's see. Man, bad. Keeps talking about his smoking, needs to enjoy life a little more. We're all going to die anyways. We sure are. We sure are. It's something I'm working on because the thing is, with my sobriety, I've learned that I want to try to be a little bit better every day. And, for a long time, I didn't address the issue of cigarettes. And I tend to smoke a lot when I'm on live just because there's a certain anxiety that I get uh, when, when I'm on live, to be honest with you. Um, what would I do if somebody donated $500? Ain't nobody donating $500, Leland. How much are Marlboros there? I saw gas is about $8 a gallon. I'm in Ohio. It's $3.79. No, I can get gas. I paid $3.99 the other night for gas, and the Montegos are about $7 a pack. John says, I don't want to be in timeout. Okay, good. You're not going there. What, you shaved your head? I already did. For $500, hit the Cash App. I'll shave the head on live. But that is not that's not what this is about. I'm not asking people for money, you know what I mean? Downtown LA where they're protesting, it was $7.79. Oh shit, okay. Drew Rex says 49ers. That's right. Bang bang, homie. Money talks, but I don't like to speculate. I don't like to deal in what ifs. I hate it when people say, what would you do if, like, it's not happening? So why am I wasting my time talking about it? When the first con man met the first fool. Okay. What's up, NYC 999? How you doing tonight? And if you guys are new here, be sure to subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. We're approaching 2,700 subs. Let's get it. That's none of your business. Have you gotten the money from channel? They figured it out. I thought I was good, and then I just got an email again today saying that I'm not good. So I don't know. YouTube's really pissing me off. Like, I've sent them every sort of tax form I can imagine, and they keep telling me that it's wrong. Like, I don't know what else to send them. First, they said that my name didn't match on my ID, and my tax form, it matches letter for letter. You know what I mean? So I don't know. Where YouTube pays you 25. Leland said, I was there since 50 subs. Shout out to you. Yeah, I wish I got paid $2,000 from YouTube. Razor your head for 50. Man, I'm not in the county, homie. Briano, I can tell your parents didn't let you talk as a kid. Are you talking about Andreas? Pretty sure that Elon Musk and Trump are draining the treasury right now, so I don't think you're going to get your tax returns anyways. Wow. I don't do politics, so let's try to steer away from there. This channel's about sobriety and doing better. What's up? Shout out to Australia. Hi, I'm Dak. Hello, Dak. That Luka trade was crazy. I don't even follow basketball, but like, what were they thinking? So, yeah, the channel is about sobriety, recovery, doing better. I used to be addicted to meth, and I was addicted to meth for like 15 years, and here I am preaching about sobriety. So, at Leland, I can't tell what those symbols are. Yeah, I am, Sam. I sure am. I own a car that costs more than his house by 8 times. Who are you talking about? I don't know. I don't know if you know about California real estate prices, but one of those little tiny homes on A quarter acre of a land is about 300,000. I don't think your car costs that much. Level Farm West Watson. Wow. And you're proud of that, I take it, because you're posting that in the chat online. Good for you. Oh, I see. Okay. And G's playing the violin for you, apparently. Me one thing at a time, you'll get off the cigarettes. Yeah. Violin are saying womp womp. uh, I was addicted to oxycodones and hydrocodones for 4 years. Now I'm 7 years sober. Hey, shout out to you, Quicks One. That's awesome, man. I love to hear that stuff in the chat. It just goes to show other people that are maybe are having some trouble with addiction. That you know what? There's a lot of us out here that have managed to get clean and stay clean. So the fact that you've been off for 7 years, man, that's awesome. Shout out to you. And maybe somebody that's watching might say, wow, you know what? I can do that. You just called me a crackhead in Russian. Okay, awesome. Good job. That was hard to get off meth one thing at a time. Yeah. Yeah. Bobby can be your pops. Sam says I quit Xanax and codeine. Congrats on that, bro. That's awesome. I was talking about my dad who beat me and my car was 87,000. Okay. Am I being a dick? Come on, bro. Don't start with the bipolar stuff again. Narco 10s and somas. Oh man, those narco 10s aren't no joke. Did my own rehab and did it myself. Some people do, you know. Bzzz says I'm clean 20 minutes. Congratulations, bro. Pro Bowler Pack, Chiefs versus Eagles. Who you got? I kind of hope they both lose, to be honest. But if I have to pick, I guess I'm going with the Eagles. You haven't really done drugs, bro. I ate literally rocks of meth, chewed while in my main vein. I'm a real one. You're a real one. Your name is Wes Watson, bro. You're obviously a troll. So get out of here with that bullshit. Hello, friend from New Zealand. Congratulations on your sobriety for so long. Respect to you, friend. Respect to you as well, Donald. I appreciate you. Steven, do I look like I'm new, bro? Man enough to get addicted. You need to be man enough to get off it by yourself. Okay. You're always being a dick, bro. Okay. Well, don't say stupid shit and I won't be a dick. No, Andres, they're both gone already. I lost my mom in 2020, right before COVID hit, and I lost my dad the next year. So, yeah, they're both gone. Smoking a fat joint and popping while watching the Broken Bobby channel. Yeah, I think you've got it wrong, G, but I appreciate you tapping in. What's the worst thing for you when you knew you hit rock bottom? Okay, I actually did a video on this. It's called Hammett, My Rock Bottom. And I was about to be homeless. I was a drug dealer, okay? Some things went awry, and basically I was out of the sack was gone and the money was gone. And, I was being kicked out of the place where I was living, and I was sitting there with a pew sitting on the table drinking a 40. And I'm packing my stuff up, and I'm about ready to. And that was my rock bottom. In the process of this, a picture of my daughters somehow ended up in front of me. And I started crying, and I said to myself, wow, like, don't be a coward. So, yeah, that was mine. But I didn't get clean right away after that. It still took another year or two to finally get off. Yeah, and I agree. NA is a big help. Painkillers for me and just hit 7 years. Nice. Congratulations, Crash On. That's good stuff. Be proud of that since you're flaunting it online. Good for you, buddy. It's sarcastic. Okay. Some was worth the shit back in the day. Yeah, I agree. Uh, Lorraine says, I had a heroin problem for like 35 years. Been clean now for 8 months. I don't go to meetings or anything because I be like meeting people and who know where to get on. Just cold turkey. Yeah. Like I did the meetings for a while and like I had to get away from it because uh, when you're at those meetings, unfortunately, that you have a room full of people who know where to find some dope. Most of them probably wouldn't, but some of the people on court cards, they're not clean. They're just there because the court says they have to be there. So that was one of the reasons I walked away from it. I worked hard for that car, and I'm finding my way in life, and that's good, Leland. We're proud of you, bro. Uh, Brutal Bobby. Wes Watson does need to go. He's probably going to challenge me to come to his gym and fight him if he stays much longer. I hope you find your parents, bro. Then being lost for that long must suck. The worst was looking up and no one is there anymore. Yeah, I agree. Quick ones. Needs quick ones needs to go. He's being really racist. What? I haven't heard him say anything racist at all. We don't do politics in here. Medium rare memes. Yeah, yeah, they're trolling. Tomcat says, "Why you broken?" I'm not broken anymore. It's broken Bobby's transformation. I was broken when I was in my addiction for 15 years, but now I've transformed my life. Yeah. G says, at Leland, send pic of your Hellcat to Broken Bobby's email and he'll let us know if it's a real car and don't take a pic off Google. No Snapchat. Zero says 7 days sober right now, but I want to be clean at least a year. I'm never going to quit because I can't, but I will just take 1 year off to self-heal. I used to do that when I was in my addiction, and the way I would take that year off was by becoming incarcerated. It got to the point where I was on probation in 3 counties, so if I got popped in San Bernardino County, it meant Riverside was going to pick me up, Los Angeles was going to pick me up, and there's a year. So that's kind of how I did it until I finally got sick and tired of being sick and tired, I guess you would say. Life is good. Quick one says, Leland, I got a Prius. Tunnel digger in the water. Okay, cool. Thanks, sexy Latina. I appreciate it, baby. Tunnel digger in the water. Shout out to Tunnel digger in the water who's moderating tonight. I don't know if Q and Cora and Ramona are in here or not, but if they are, shout out to them as well. Our moderators are the best. What's your TikTok so we can see your 16-year-old self with Ace? Yeah, I gave it a shot, Moto fam. Didn't go so well, but I'm definitely moderating out. Can I borrow your CDL just for the weekend? That is one of the few things I would never loan out. Sorry, Andres. What's up, Deepak? How you doing, brother? Quick one says, thank God I got sober before I got locked up in 2020. Yeah. Okay, Mona's in the house. Appreciate you, Mona. Art and culture. Do you think Mexicans have to return to their country? Okay, so we're talking about the protests tonight. So normally I don't get into political stuff, but this is what I have to say about that. If I, as an American citizen, break the law, whatever it may be, then there's a price for that. So a lot of people come here like on a green card or work visa or something, and they earn their citizenship. And it takes a long time. I get it, you know, but in over the last few years, a lot of people have come over, and there's gang members. There's allegedly a bunch of people that have committed heinous crimes, and those people need to go back to where they came from. And you know, don't take this wrong. Like, my family is mostly Mexican, so don't look at it like all the white boys talking shit about the Mexicans. That's not what this is. But with the protest, I don't think it's a good look when you're protesting being sent back to a country, but yet you're waving the flag of that country. If you like that country so much, why'd you come here? I mean, it's an honest question, and I don't mean it to be disrespectful or anything, but that's what I'd like to know. Like, blocking traffic and stuff, people trying to go to work. Like, what are you accomplishing? You are able to peacefully protest in this country. That is part of our Constitution, and I'm all for that. But when you start blocking traffic and stealing police cars and burning flags and doing shit like that, then you've gone too far. So that's my take on that. Ramona, I had to pick up the slack for you. I've been running the channel as a. What do you think of Canadian people and their opinions towards Trump? To be honest with you, art and culture, I really don't think much of that. What another man or woman's opinion is really none of my business. With social media, people put it out there and stuff, but it's just like what people think of me is none of my business. If I spend all my time worrying about what other people think, I'm never going to get nothing done for myself. You know what I mean? Like, with all due respect, art and culture, I appreciate your comment. Matter are they are people too. If they are here for a fresh start, they deserve one. If they're here for illegal things, yeah, send them back. Right. To all who are putting in the hard work to stay clean, well done. Exactly. I agree, Lorraine. Joe B says, don't piss me off. All right, everybody be nice to Joe B. Don't piss him off, all right? He done already warned us, so. G. Leland, don't piss him off. I try to leave. Zero says, I drink a lot, and every time I try to leave it, friends or occasions show up, and I fall back and followed by the cocaine. It's a dark time after the party and fun ends. And it absolutely is. And the thing is, Zero, one thing that really helped me in my recovery was you got to play the tape all the way through in your mind. So, say you go to a family function or something and they're drinking, right? And somebody holds out a bottle to give you, and they say, here's Zero, get a cerveza or whatever. Like, you got to stop and think, okay, what's going to happen if I drink that beer? I'm probably going to drink another one, and then that's going to turn into some shots. And then before you know it, I'm going to be doing lines of cocaine. And so you got to play the tape through. And I think that will help with you maintaining your sobriety, Zero. Oh no, guys, don't piss Joe off. Make Joe literally dating a Latina. I think I'm married to a Latina for 30 years. So, yeah. Do they have protests in the Dino? They did. I seen some video earlier. They were protesting in the Dino. Cocaine is so overrated. I'm Mexican myself, Bobby. I agree to send all the immigrants back to where they came from. I mean, the thing is, if you do it the right way, like, I've seen so many videos of people that gain their citizenship and they're so proud and they're waving that American flag. If like, if I wanted to become a citizen of Canada, say, then I should pick up that Canadian flag and ride for that, because that's where I want to be and what I want to be about. So me going there and waving an American flag is kind of disrespectful, Joe B says there are no gang members coming from Mexico. That's another Trump lie. Really? Really? There's about 100 cartels down there. They've been shooting at our border patrol lately. You don't consider them to be gang members? I don't know. You don't want to see my dark side, pal. Have you seen Canadians doing the same thing than Mexicans? I can't say that I have. One of the videos I seen of the protest in downtown LA, there was a blue and white flag and there was a Mexican flag. I'm not sure what the blue and white flag was, but and Danny says illegals don't get to protest. I mean, technically they're not, they shouldn't be protected under the Constitution. Yeah, Jim says President Obama deported a record 3 million immigrants, no outcry or protest. Yeah. The rich don't listen to peace when they speak violence. Yeah, I agree. Came from Ireland and Czechoslovakia. They respected the country enough to go through the process and realized they came for a better life. So that's why they respected the process. Simple. That's good. Hired guns. Good comment. I think it's easy for you to say that when you look like the oppressor. Who is that? See? If you look like the rest of your Mexican family, you would understand the issues they have on a different level. How so? How so? Let's dig a little deeper into that, see? Because I disagree. And use up all the welfare benefits and we taxpayers pay for it. But it has to be, yeah, I think it does has to be done. Because the thing is, where do you think all the fentanyl is coming from? You know what I mean? Like some of it may be coming in from Canada. Close that border too, then. You know, I think that's what the tariff thing is about with Trump. Like it's a negotiating tool. I'm going to put this tariff on you, and then you're going to come and sit down at the table, and we're going to negotiate some stuff that Trump wants to accomplish, I guess. You know what I mean? So, don't piss him. Leland said, Joe definitely said, don't piss him while he's in his grandma's basement on an old PC. Don't separate families and put them in black sites. And I think closing the border would do that, because when they're coming across, the thing with separating families that is unfortunate, and I'll use myself as an example. So say hypothetically, I got arrested with 2 ounces of dope in the car, right? And I got my 8-year-old kid in the back seat. Are they going to separate us? It's kind of the same thing. And besides, honestly, that trip into America, going across that desert, is very dangerous. I just saw a homeless. Wow, resell, really? Only because they are not white? What do you mean, because they're not white? I don't understand what you're talking about. Hey, good one, Ernest. Who's your team? If you're going to talk shit about mine, you got to represent, bro. But they're mad because they are trying to take them back to the country they obviously love. Kind of, yeah. And that's the point I'm trying to make, G, you know? Like, people are going to try to make this a racist thing, like, oh, the white guy's saying that. But, you know, yeah, I mean, if you're burning our flag and you're not a citizen, I don't care where you're from. You could be from China, you could be from Russia, you could be from Ukraine. Like, it's not just Mexico, it's just a lot of people come over the border in Mexico, and they're not all Mexicans. So, we go, damn, we going to turn the channel 9 News and see Bobby on 101 Freeway? No, that's what you're not going to see, Andreas. I don't do the politics thing, you know what I mean? But Joe B says he's got a B-52 and he's going to parachute into your backyard if you don't knock it off. Better leave him alone. Joe served. He's a big MS-13. Yeah, they're what is it, El Salvador, I think? The cartels, though. uh, make an effort to learn the primary language of the country I came to, yet um, I think they should leave the working illegals alone. But if the person is a pedophile or no good, then take them back. Yeah, but that's the thing. If you're coming here for a better life, then make a better life. Like they were saying, some of those people in like Chicago and New York, like they were giving them green dot cards with like thousands of dollars on them. Like, why you get that and I don't get that? That's all I want to know. You know, do me a favor, guys, hit that like button, and if you're new, be sure to subscribe. Just to be clear, this channel is not about politics. We're digging into it a little bit tonight, just because it's a hot topic. But this channel is about sobriety and recovery. So that's the main message that we talk about on here. But tonight we're talking a little bit about the protest. In Norwegian and British go to the USA, it's okay, only because they're from Europe. No, if they came here illegally, art and culture, then no, I don't think that is okay. Not at all. It's got to be even across the board. But the biggest issue I have is we don't know who half of those people that came across the border are. Like I don't know if you remember, there was a video of a guy, he was like Middle Eastern or something, and the reporter was saying, "Who are you? And where'd you come from?" And he said, "You're a fool if you don't know who I am, but you're gonna know who I am soon enough." And that was a chilling video, because we don't know who half of these people are that came in under the last administration, and like there could be terror groups out there that are just waiting to do something, like if that don't concern you, then I don't know what will. uh uh Blue and white is El Salvador. Okay, thanks. C, I appreciate that. Guatemala. Okay. Blue and white, it's like blue on the top and on the bottom and white in the middle, I think, right? Okay, then if you get robbed, then I guess they should just let the person who robbed you go scot-free, then, says Hired Guns. As a Latino that came to this country and earned my citizenship the right way and never committed a crime, I agree you shouldn't come to somebody else's country and disrespect it. I left my country for a reason, I'm assuming is what would have been the end. And I agree, Zittle. The thing is, this country's a melting pot. We have people from all over the world. And that's a great thing, because you have a lot of different angles on how people see things. You know what I mean? But I'm 11 Bravo, say no more. Okay. We're giving housing vouchers. Yeah, like I heard they were like renting out hotel rooms and stuff and putting people up in them, while like I'm picking up extra shifts trying to figure out how I'm gonna pay the rent. You know, um, I understand everybody wants to have a better life for themselves, but you got to do it the right way. If if I break a law of these United States, I'm going to go to jail. So why not? Yeah, and I said that earlier, art and culture, that fentanyl may be coming in over the Canadian border as well, but they're definitely catching a lot more of it on the southern border. Point of view will always be different than third person. While your family can explain to you and you can emphasize, you cannot ever truly experience being firsthand oppressed. I can't understand being firsthand oppressed, huh? So when I paroled in 2006 and everybody slammed the door in my face when I wanted a job, was I being oppressed then? Do I not understand that? being in and out of the prison system, uh, I committed crimes, and that's why I ended up there. But I respect your point of view, pal. Uh, reason because I live better here, and this country has put me in opportunity that I would never got back home. Yeah. I seen a video of people in Mexico protesting because the people from Guatemala. I seen that too, G. From the people from Guatemala and El Salvador were invading Mexico, so it's the same everywhere. People in Mexico want to kick Central Americans out of Mexico uh, to make it come from China. Yeah. Uh, isn't the first you've heard this, Joe, but you're talking to double whammy for poor in Canada. Joe's mad because I'm not reading that. Mexico citizens are protesting in Mexico to kick out Central Americans. Yeah, that was in Tijuana. I seen that because a bunch of people poured in and they didn't like it. It's illegal and chose to bring their children anyways. Always the freaking race card. Let's get the fuck off. Yeah, I agree. I'm from Cali. See, Southern California, Inland Empire to be exact. Prison gang. I'm not sure. All white nations on earth. Europe is being flooded. America also. It's planned, and we're trained to not notice. Can you parachute to my dad's and tell him to come home? when you do see who ICE is cracking down on most violently, it does appear to mostly not be Europeans, if you know what I mean. Yeah, I don't know. I know they said the initial wave they were going to be going after people with criminal records and like the trendy Raha or whatever. I'm sorry, I'm saying it wrong. I mean no disrespect, but those gang members from Central America. Um, you know, hell yeah, let's all have a cigarette. I don't know what you mean, Joe. Freddie T says, been sober for 2 months without Xanax. Shout out to you, bro. Congrats on that, Freddie T. That's awesome. Hell yeah, let's all smoke them if you got them. Brandon says, me too, 9 months used, take 10 bars a day. Damn. Shout out to you, bro. Congrats. I took 60 in 1 day. After that, I had to quit. Man, that's crazy. I got no problem with the Mexican people. Like I said before, this isn't about race or anything. Do you know in like some of the um, a lot of the foreign countries, if you go there illegally, then they will send you back to where you came from. So are they racist? It's about being a sovereign country. You know what I mean? Buffalo Bills failed again. It's literally no ending nightmare. I agree. Good night since Mexico. What's up, El Mamalias? Yes, I don't remember that week at all. Damn, that's crazy. I bet, it's scary getting better and sober from being that bad into that shit. Yeah. It gets better, though. It gets better. Hey, what's up, Michael Jackson's #1 fan? How you doing tonight? I'm sorry, guys. I'm way behind on the chat. The kid is shopping at Louis. Good for you. It feels good to go to sleep without drugs, says Freddie T. It sure does. I'll be honest with you. There's nights where maybe I drink a little too much coffee and I'm laying in bed and it takes me back to when I would be trying to hide the fact that I was an addict and I'd be sitting there counting like all the little cracks and dots in the ceiling because I didn't want my wife to know that, that I was using, you know what I mean? So it definitely feels amazing to go to sleep sober and wake up and be sober, you know what I mean? Uh yeah, it is the same thing going on over there. Gee, I agree. David says Trump 2024 to 2086. Damn, he'd be like 150 years old by then, wouldn't he? Feel bad for the people that are not criminals and just work and pay taxes, getting separated from their families. But yes, we don't know the type of people are coming in. It's hard for everyone. Yeah, I agree. Richie Rich says drugs and lust were fun for a while, but I forgot about Jesus Christ and saved me. Yeah. David has what? Let's watch the comments, all right? Let's not be lewd with the comments or you're going to get a timeout. Joe gets drunk off Coors Light and beats his wife. Damn, that's harsh. G says, I feel for the hardworking Pisces that keep their nose clean and get deported, though. And I agree with you, G. I completely agree with you. The Venezuelan gang, yeah. Trendy Awa, I think it's called, or something. Trendy We Aragua. Yeah. New topic, yeah. She says, I'm still working on tapering off Xanax, but without it, I can't sleep and I get depressed. It's progress, not perfection, my brother. You're here because he saved me and you. Absolutely. Yeah. Just making sure you're staying healthy. I'm good, bro. Fucking G. Yeah, if you guys are new here, be sure to subscribe to the channel. This channel is about sobriety and recovery. We're talking about stuff that's in the news right now, but normally I don't touch on politics at all. Thoughts on the cartel going after citizens in retaliation for the foreign terrorist designation? I heard they were like shooting at Customs and Border Patrol down in the border region, and there was some talk about some drone attacks or something from the cartels that they had talked about, but I don't think like those guys are big down there, but the American military is like one of the strongest, if not the strongest, on the planet. I don't think they want that smoke, to be honest with you. You know what I mean? They might think they do, but they don't. Scarab says, I quit all bad habits. I'm tired of feeling nothing for dopamine that lasts only a bit. Then I feel like shit. Yeah, I hear you, bro. I think you gotta. I would try going to the gym, bro, if you're not already. It's a good dopamine release when you get a good workout on. Like you come out of there feeling really good. So I would suggest that. Maybe that will help. I don't know what a honey pack is, G. Am I banned in here now? I'm reading your comment. Relax, Leland. Relax. John Hip says, I sub to you. I appreciate you, John Hip. And if you guys are new, be sure to subscribe. Let's take this channel to 2 million subs. I love Mexicans. The Luis Romero 32. Absolutely. Like all my friends are Mexicans. I got no issue there. My wife is Latina. It tends to happen, Richie Rich. It tends to happen. Quick one says my wife is white. Okay. You're gonna make the news tonight, Derek Chavez. How so? I'm in Cali. Luis Romero. Leland says my hand is white. Okay. Richie Rich says I'm done. Meth is a hell of a drug in that Dave Chappelle voice. It really is though, bro. Scarab says not sure why people hating on Mexicans so much. They cool as F. And I agree. But the thing is, the borders were wide open for a while, bro, and we don't know who's here. They released some statistics. There were like people with rape charges, people with human trafficking charges, people with murder charges. Like we got enough people like that in the States. So if they came here and their paperwork is bad, as G put it, then they need to go, bro. When am I going to get a new shirt? Niners are trash. Who's your team, Jack the Beanstalk? If you're going to talk shit about mine, represent. Yeah, I'll check it out when I'm done, John Hip. Lots of money on YouTube. We deporting you. Where are you going to send me to, Andreas? I'm in Bakersville. Okay. Shout out to Bakersville. People are going to disappear? How so, Derek? They wasn't open Mexicans? What does that mean? Them with people, what they do. Hey, shout out to the Big Island. What's up, AME? How are you tonight? Glad you can make it in. Have my TV on? Okay. You're what, Derek? I go to Laredo and Monterrey, Mexico every once in a while. Okay, that's cool, Richie Rich. We sending you to Panama? Oh, shit. Scarab says Latino women can stay. Latina women. I'm assuming he's talking about Hawaii. Can they deport me to Vegas, says Martin Taylor. Pool season coming in a few months. They wasn't open for Mexicans? What does that mean, Lewis? I don't understand what they wasn't, the border wasn't open, or what are you saying? The kid dropped some emojis. What's up, kid? Not sure what that means, but shout out to you. Do me a favor, guys, hit that like button. We're coming up on the hour mark. If you've been hanging out, put me on your live. In 10 minutes, you'll be famous. I'm afraid of that. Man, I'm married. Bad bands. I've been married for 30 years, bro. Very happily. Big island of Hawaii, duh, right? Add people to the live? Nah, I'm good, bro. You look like you would seize the means of production. What does that mean? Derek Chavez got some big news. If I see that name on the news tonight, oh my Lord. Bad Band says I've been through 3 relationships. It's that way when you're younger, you know what I mean? Do I follow college football, Bobby? Only time I really pay much attention to college football is when draft season starts coming around. When draft time is coming, I look at scouting reports and stuff for who my Niners may be drafting. Quick one. It is a it is in progress, but it's not going as fast as I would like it to. Uh, let's see. Now they are with the cartels label as terrorists. Sounds like asylum to me. Yeah. Valteria says, is Zen, SNUS, popular in America? I'm not sure what that is. She says the Mexican cartels don't want smoke with the U.S. military. Look at El Chapo. U.S. military can go snatch the biggest, baddest cartel member out of their house if they really want to. Yeah, I agree. Andreas says it's very popular, Valtteri. I love Mexican food too. Yeah, I agree. I want to live, see what's about to happen. Okay. Everyone have their screen recording ready. On the live? Are you outside? God. Niner greats. Nobody wants smoke with the USA, says the Luis Romero. I'm going to drop my number. Okay. This one's kind of all over the place tonight. We watching you from outside, Bobby. Oh, no. I'm so scared in here right now. Please don't. Hey, Derek Chavez, I hope you're not being serious, bro. You know, we do not promote violence or anything of the sort on this channel. If you're going through some issues mentally, maybe you might want to dial pound 988 on your phone and see if you can get some assistance, brother. You know, yeah, like Richie Rich says, remember, kids, crystal meth is bad. All I can tell you about it's not good for you. It's definitely not good for you. What's the lowest point of your past addiction life? It was probably, I mentioned it earlier, Valtteri. I did a video on it. It's called Hammett, My Rock Bottom. And yeah, I was to the point where I was ready to commit suicide. You know what I mean? So, yeah, it was bad. You can go check out that video. It's called Hammett, My Rock Bottom. It was one of my early videos. If you're subscribed, you can check out the playlist and literally crying over depression and Supermax, and he's one of the most powerful and richest cartel kingpins, but Mexico police and military are so corrupt it will never end there. I agree. Broken windows is bad. I'm not sure what that means. Yeah, it's one way of looking at it, I guess. Bad decisions. The name kind of says it all, don't it? The name kind of says it all, brother. Get some help if you're struggling with addiction, you know? The thing is, though, like, you got to be ready for it, to be honest, you know? If you're not ready for recovery, then it don't matter how many meetings you go to, or you can go check into rehab. I've seen guys get kicked out of rehab for smoking dope in the rehab. So, like, you got to be ready. You know what I mean? Yeah, the chat did kind of go off the deep end. We're trying to bring it back around, though, Andreas. That's why I don't do politics on here, bro. That's why I don't do politics. Thank God you didn't do it, Bobby. The poor housekeeper would have had a big mess to clean up in the morning. Yeah, exactly. They were protesting in the streets. Thiago Paz. People say things like he is because they just want attention and there's nothing wrong with them, while others come here to connect with people who are trying to recover. Exactly. I'm not ready one more year. When you're ready, Bad Decisions, I'm sure we'll still be here. And I'm sure I'll still be fighting with YouTube trying to get some money out of them. By the time I get a check from those guys, I'm going to go buy a brand new Toyota. I swear to God. Ace Lowry. Wow, I was about to read your comment, but you're a jackass, aren't you? Oh, Ace Lowry. Fuck out of here with that bullshit. What was the top 3 drugs when you used? Thank God you don't use them anymore. My only drug of choice was meth. I like downers a little bit too, maybe a Soma or a Volume or something like that to help me sleep. But crack cocaine was big. Powder wasn't so big at that time. I hear it's a lot more popular now. But and the black, the heroin was big too. Vicodin, dope, alcoholic. About be expensive. Actually, believe me, I don't sleep for a while. Weak and blacked out on ice. Damn, bro. I hope you come back around, bro. Ask a mother YouTuber for advice on getting paid or all the red tape. Yeah, I need to, bro, to be honest. And yeah, it's difficult getting clean. Bad decisions. Depending on your drug of choice, some drugs are like physically altering when you try to get off, like alcohol, if you were a bad alcoholic, and the opiates, the heroin, the Xanax, stuff like that. Like you can go into really bad withdrawals that are painful and like you may need to get help. Uh, hey Bobby, got any good massage places in Dino? No, bro, I don't. That was never my thing. I'm smoking Montegos, Ed B. I didn't see your number. Uh, it's all mental, but it's manageable. Is that your phone number? 806-787. I don't know if I'd be putting that out there, Derek. uh, get it, set the camera up. Okay. So what's going on with you, Derek? What are you bugging on tonight, bro? Talk to me. Okay, so but what's going on with you? Why you keep saying geez, Callie? Uh right. Yeah. What's Tell me what's going on, bro? You're in the chat. What's bugging you tonight? Why are you all on edge, bro? If you guys are new, be sure to subscribe to the channel. Hit the like button. Really helps with the algorithm, guys. Helps get the message out. And ever since I've given my life to Jesus Christ and surrendered my life and made me commit to his word, he died on the cross for us. That's good stuff, Richie Rich. I'm glad to hear it, bro. Last one, gee, they tricked me. One they walked me in was real pretty. Algorithm is what makes the video go out. It's like if you're on YouTube looking for something, the algorithm is what puts my video or my live stream into your feed. Yeah, I agree. I think you need to call 988, Derek Chavez, though, to be honest with you. I'm out in DC holding it down for the Rasa. We need more Rasa out here if anybody wants to know. Yeah, DC, there's not a lot of Rasa out there for sure, homie. Bobby going to kick half of us off with this chat. I'm not trying to kick nothing off. That was not my intention with this at all tonight. And chat is wild and for sure. Shout out to the mods who do a fantastic job. I'm in California, Miss Davika. I'm going to Graceland today. I'm so happy. I just can't wait. Gonna see the place where Elvis Presley died, says Zumba. Why Broken Bob? Big Time Mikey says, Bobby, why Broken Bobby? It's Broken Bobby's transformation, Big Time Mikey. And I was addicted to methamphetamines for about 15 years. And now I'm clean. So. I was addicted to methamphetamines for about 15 years. And now I'm clean. So. Thank you, babe. Mm-hmm. Thank you. Mm-hmm. Sorry about the interruption there. Wifey was bringing me a refill on the coffee. She's the best. I tell you. Yeah, I was broken when I was addicted, but now I'm clean and I'm trying to get the word out that other people can get clean too, you know? Am I going to watch the Super Bowl? I don't know. I'm not very. How did you get addicted in the first place? I actually have a video on that, how I became Broken Bobby. You can check that out to get the full story. Long story short, I was dealing and I wasn't using, and people kept telling me, I was a youngster. People kept telling me it was no good. And the Connect showed me how to test it. So I tested it and I got high for the first time. So yeah, that's kind of the quick summary of it. Big Time Mikey says, keep it up. Stay clean forever. I appreciate you, Big Time Mikey. Shout out to you. $8.50 just to see his house. Oh, okay. Yeah, I'm a night owl, Ed B. I work the night shift, so it's my day off today, but my sleeping patterns are I usually get up around 2 in the afternoon and I go to bed around 6 in the morning. So, yeah. Petronila says, I'm so proud of you. I've been, that it leaves off right there. Thank you. Rich says, I'd be dead by now, right? No, I'm not Mexican. I'm white. The Luis Romero. What's the first step of getting clean? The first step is admitting that we have a problem and that our life has become unmanageable. Bad decisions. I actually, if you subscribe and you go to my playlist, I have them broken into categories. One of them is recovery. And I believe it's the first 5 steps of my recovery up there. You can check those out and maybe they'll help, My favorite corrido. I have a few. What I really like, my favorite group is definitely Los Tigres del Norte. But I also like they got some jams. The Jefe de Jefe, La Porta Negra. Like, yeah, they're good. And then the other, I like what's his name? Is it Chelino Sanchez? I'm messing it up. But like he was gangster. I'm glad you found us, Big Time Mikey. Dallas, are you in Dallas? Time comes, that's how I want to go, stoned and fat and wealthy and sitting on the pole just like Elvis. Petronilla says, clean 2 years now. If you take it one day at a time, you can do it. Feels good to be clean. Absolutely. Shout out to you for your sobriety. That's awesome. Congrats. Yeah, I'm a little concerned also, to be honest with you, Scrub. Yeah. Yeah, of course, bad decisions, definitely. I'm not sure what he was talking about, to be honest with you. Yeah, night shift. Yeah, I've been on the night shift for 7 years now. So it's time, Andreas. If you're ready, it's there waiting for you. Eagles and Chiefs in the Super Bowl. I don't really have a team that I like there, to be honest with you. Big time Mikey. If I had to pick a player out of all of them, it would be Saquon Barkley. I like the kid. He was stuck in a bad situation in New York for a long time, and now like he's really showing what he can do. Like he's having a phenomenal year. Vicente Fernandez was cool. Uh, oh, okay, nice. Shout out to Dallas. East Side. Prayed to see the face of the devil and got an answer. Wow, that's crazy, Mr. Cage. Do me a favor, guys, hit that like button. Let's blow up these likes and get the algorithm going. Let's see how we're doing on the charge. We're still pretty good. What do we got going on? Okay. Huh? I don't understand that. Yeah, I know. Something I'm working on big time, Mikey. Have a good night, Andreas. I appreciate you stopping through, bro. It's always a pleasure. What happened to Leland? I haven't heard from him in a while. Definitely. Shout out to you, Andreas. You be safe out there, bro. All right. Good night, Mona. And shout out to Care Bear. Love you, baby girl. Hey, what's up, Solid Behind Blue Eyes? How you doing tonight? Hey, guys, give me a quick second. I need to make a quick run inside. I'll be right back. It's a great time to hit that like button, subscribe, do all of that good stuff. Give me 30 seconds. I'll be right back. Excuse me. All right, guys, my apologies for that interruption. Smoke break. we smoke right up on the live, so don't trip. You have to love yourself and believe in yourself too. Been clean for 2 years, says Joe P. Before that, 7. It's hard, but you have to be positive and think about how it ruined your life. Absolutely, Joe P. You got to play that tape all the way through. You got to think about, don't just, a lot of people just think about the here and now, right? I'm going to get high. I'm going to feel good. I'm going to have a party. But what happens next week? What happens next month? What happens next year? For me, anytime I would line it up on the mirror, the clock would start ticking. And it was only a matter of time before I had those handcuffs on. So for me, that's what playing the tape through was. Yeah, I could do this dope right now, but am I ready to be in handcuffs again? And after a while, I got tired of it, to be honest with you. Who wouldn't, right? For a while there, honestly, my addiction had gotten so bad, I felt more comfortable being locked up than I did on the streets. Because when I was locked up, I knew, I knew what was expected of me, let's just say. And like doing time is, it didn't seem that difficult, but I never had like a long stretch. Like I never did 10 years or anything like that. So like I could go to the county or I could go to the pen for a couple of years, and like it wasn't that big of a deal, unfortunately, in my mind. Like I knew what the expectation was, and I was ready to fulfill that. So that's, but that playing the tape all the way through like that helps, I think. You know what I mean? What's up, Nitro Bob? Hope you're doing well tonight. The Luis Romero says, you got my sub, Bobby. I appreciate you, Luis Romero. Really appreciate that. Yeah, like Solid says, yes, playing that movie to the dreadful end before you pick up. Exactly. Uh, Derek's back. What's going on with you, Derek? Are you good? Gee, we're coming up on 2,700 subs, bro. We're at like 2670 something when we started this. So if it's a good live tonight, maybe we'll be at 2,700 tonight. Uh, we'll see how it goes. Richie Rich says, stay motivated. I was born with a useless father who sexually assaulted my oldest sister and completely destroyed my family. I'm sorry to hear that, Richie Rich, but it sounds like you're making the best of life now and you're moving on and recovering from what was. You know what I mean? So shout out to you, man. I wish you nothing but the best. Yeah, I know, Pyru. I know. So what's going on, Derek Chavez? Tell me all about it, bro. Let's talk. I don't want to see you do anything stupid out there, bro. Gee, be nice, okay? Be nice. We're assuming dude's trolling, but we do not know. And last thing I want to do is egg anything on. So, Derek, like I said, if you're dealing with some mental issues, you might want to hit 988 on your phone and see if you can get some help, brother. Uh, I'm praying for you. Bakersfield or Bakersville? Is that Bakersfield, Derek? Or is if it's Bakersville, I'm not sure where that's at. What's oh, have I ever done LSD? No, Wayne, I can't. Well, no, I've never dropped LSD. No, never done LSD. I did smoke a dip once, and I did that once and once only, and that was the end of that shit. Like I was tripping on that stuff. We hit that Sherm, and I was laying on a couch looking out the window, and I'd swear a sheriff's helicopter came down and was hovering right outside the window. And I was like, oh my God, like, Lord help me. I'll never do this shit again. Just get me through this one. Bakersfield. Okay, yeah, I got you. I got you, Derek. So you're up there with Splinter, huh? Yeah, that one was nasty. I did not like that at all. And I did that. What happened was my brother-in-law, who I could not stand, I gave him $5 and he knew the guys up the street. I said, hey, go get us a joint. This was back in early 90s. And he come back and, I didn't know it was dipped, but it was. And if you can remember, you never done it, huh? Yeah, that term, oh no, I did not like that. Mm-mm. And Deborah, as far as giving kids ideas, the only ideas I'm trying to give to kids is that drugs are bad and that you shouldn't do them. This channel is about recovery and sobriety. But in the process of trying to tell people that it's okay to get sober, I tell stories of where my addiction took me. And it's not to glorify or like I was some badass dude or something, because I wasn't. I was a hopeless dope fiend who was lucky enough to make it back. So, early 90s, smoking ganja and chilling, painting graffiti, man, those were the days. Am I from Frisco? No, I am not. I'm from Southern California, Ahmad. Why couldn't you stand your bro-in-law? He was just he was a weirdo, G. He was he was strange. And he, okay, I always thought there was something different about this guy, right? He was married to my sister. They had a couple of kids, but he had like a feminine side to him. And I'm not saying there's anything wrong with that. So don't go clipping any of this shit and making it out like I'm saying things like that. All right. But like he would wear wigs and stuff with like braids, like he was just strange, and he would talk shit to people just because I was there, because he figured I was going to back his play. You know what I mean? But I remember one time I was at their house. I'm playing a video game in the living room, right? And I hear a behind me. He smacked the shit out of my sister, and I jumped up, had this dude up against the wall, choking the shit out of him, and my sister called the cops on me. Those domestics are crazy, right? But you know, like I said, he was weird. He would come out of the closet later on, uh, and verify my suspicions. Let's just say, but yeah, he smacked the shit out of my sister. I was trying to choke the life out of this guy, and my sister was on the phone with 911, yelling at me, "Bobby, stop! Bobby, stop!" Now, fuck this fool. You know what I mean? Like, he's got some real nerve putting his hands on my sister while I'm there. You know what I mean? Like, he shouldn't do that, period, anyways. But, you know, like, I just lost it for a minute. And it was probably a good thing that she did call 911, because who knows where that could have gone. You know what I mean? Because I had no intentions of letting him go. Once she said, "Police department, my brother is here choking out my husband," like, I let him go and I bounced and I was gone. So once again, where my family kind of did me wrong, you know what I mean? I swear that my family called the cops on me probably more than anybody else ever did. And yes, they always show their true colors eventually. You're right, Solid. Uh, Richie Rich says, "I'm just learning new things in life. I'm tired of making excuses for using methamphetamines for my problems. I have to think about my life and my mother. She has tunnel vision. It's a cluster." Yeah, I hear you, bro. And the thing is, you know, it sounds like you're ready to make a change, Richie Rich. What I would suggest is Google NA meeting near me or AA meeting. Like, it's all based on the same shit. You know what I mean? Like, well, it's not shit. It's all based on the same stuff, on the 12 steps of recovery. So, you know, I would suggest, if you're serious about making a change, go check out a meeting, or maybe look at getting into like the Salvation Army program or something, where you go in for 3 months or 6 months and you get a dry out period, right? And you meet some people that are trying to do that sober thing just like you are. You know what I mean? I would strongly suggest it if you haven't already. Uh, that was putting it up to you. You had to intervene. Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, you know, things happen, you know. Uh, yeah, I mean, doing that with me in the house, like, he's lucky that's all that happened. You know what I mean? Because I was, I don't ever want to say I was really a hothead, but definitely when I was using, the fuse was a lot shorter, and a lot of times, you know, I would have that thing on me, this is one time I didn't. And it, maybe God intervened, the fact that it wasn't on me, because at the very least, he would have got pistol whipped. You know what I mean? So, at the very least, at the worst, he would have been leaking in several places. You know what I mean? You know, but that was back then. DS Skulls Ltd says, so how did you finally kick your habit? So I was put on a court card initially for my drug habit. Prop 36 was what it was called back then. There's Prop 36 now, but I think it's a different thing. But Prop 36 was a drug diversion where rather than you get a felony, you get put into this program, and if you complete the program, they dismiss your charge. Well, they never dismissed my charge because I was a knucklehead, and I have to bump my head more than one time, a lot of times, to figure some things out. And so I started going to meetings, and I started hearing the word, and then I messed up, caught a probation violation, and the only way they would continue me on Prop 36 is if I went to a program. So I went to a program, and AA is better, even for addicts. Yeah, I agree. So I went to an in-house, and I messed the first one up. I went to a second one, a different one. Luckily, they were able to reinstate me to do that. I failed that one too, and then I would end up going to prison. And then when I got out of prison, I put myself into a program without being forced to do so, and I never looked back. So, the thing is, we don't always get it right on the first try, but don't beat yourself up too much if, you have these little bumps in the road. Just take note of, why did I screw up? What did I do? And that way, next time you come to that situation in life, you can say, I remember this. And last time this screwed me up. So, rather than going straight ahead, I'm going to bust a left right here. You know what I mean? So, uh, yeah, I think he was, Martin. He was kind of weird, though. You know what I mean? The wife, he says, you still got your moments. LOL. uh, no, she never did, G. To be honest with you, she never did. I'm not going to read that comment, G, but yeah, he came out, and uh, he didn't like girls, apparently. uh, Jay says, was prison a help or a hinder? It was. It helped. It helped in the fact that I was used to violence in my life, but not so up close and personal like it was there. And the thing is, when you end up in prison, you're gonna realize something. Everybody has this fight or flight instinct, right? Well, the flight goes out the window. There's nowhere to run. You end up in county jail or prison. Um, you're gonna roll with the program. And if there's a major incident between groups and your group happens to be one of them, guess what? You're gonna be out there participating, whether you like it or not. So, and plus the thing is, when I was in prison, wifey would send me a money order every month, and she really didn't have it to send to me. And I realized how selfish I was being, and I wrote her a letter, and I told her, knock it off. I'll find my way in here. I don't have that much longer to do. I'll figure it out. You know what I mean? But use that money on my children. Like, I don't need it that bad. So, and it made me realize what a real one she was with that, because she was willing to put them short to make sure I was okay. And I was a piece of shit. You know what I mean? Like, not a piece of shit in the sense that I had bad charges or anything. Like, I just couldn't get right. Like, I would say, oh yeah, I'm gonna get out, babe. I'm gonna get a job. I'm gonna do this. And 5 minutes from the gate, like, I'm using again. You know what I mean? So Richie Rich says, I am ready to quit, bro. I'm done with the excuses. I want to quit in my own independent will. I was just stubborn like a mule. Do you have any withdrawals? I don't have withdrawals anymore, Richie Rich. Early on, you will definitely. If it's meth, What I would say is eat a lot, sleep a lot. Um, like when I would come down off of it, like I would need a couple days just to get back to being able to even attempt to function. You know what I mean? And I would eat a lot of sweets. Like, don't worry about the diet. Eat what tastes good. If you like sodas, drink sodas. Coffee was a good thing for me because it gives me that up feeling. I'm still on coffee to this day. You know what I mean? But yeah, that's what I would suggest. And find yourself a meeting that you like. You may have to try a few different meetings before you find the one that you like. Some of those meetings you're going to go to and you're going to be like, man, these guys are idiots. I mean, just keeping it real, you know? Uh, Solid says, it took me 10 years to get my first 5 years that turned into 23 years. Exactly. So she says, it took me 10 years to get my first 5 years. You know what I mean? And that's how it is, to be honest with you. But as you go along, you learn. You learn more and more about yourself and about what sets you off and makes you say, you know what, screw it, I'm going to get a sack. You know? So would you say AA or NA meeting really helped? Do you think can be done without meetings? I mean, it can be done, DS, but I would say if you're serious and you're barely getting started in sobriety, you need some structure in your life. I would suggest go to the meetings for a little bit, maybe see if you see somebody there that is similar to your circumstances. Maybe you can ask them to be your sponsor. That's part of the program, and they'll help walk you through those steps. Those steps will open up your eyes to a lot of stuff. DS, you got a big family, bros and sisters? I have one sister, G, and I haven't talked to her in years. Yeah, and Solid says they both help, but AA is more authentic. AA seems like it would, when I was going, it seemed more professional. NA was more of a circus, if I'm being completely honest. Um, yeah, AA was like, to put it in perspective, AA was like the big leagues and NA was like the minors. Not to take anything away from NA. NA helps a lot of people, but AA seemed more, it just seemed more serious, more structured, more serious people there. And there's people at the NA meetings who are the same, don't get me wrong. But a lot of the NA meetings that I went to in San Bernardino, everybody there was on a court card and most of them weren't serious. So uh, that's kind of my take on that, you know. Were cigarettes king in prison? Cigarettes had been, tobacco had already been taken out by the time I got there. There was still some on the yard, and there was still some coming in. Don't get it twisted, but you couldn't buy it on commissary anymore. Do you see like left gunplay can't get right? Yeah. uh, I appreciate that, Emerald. Emerald, I hope I'm saying that right. It says, I'm new here, like your content, and I automatically subbed. I appreciate that. Uh, the wifey says, you weren't a piece of shit, just going through a rough patch. Yeah, it definitely was, baby. What did you use? I was addicted to methamphetamines. So you were like Lefty. Yeah, I guess you could say that. I guess you could say that. Not nearly as obnoxious as Lefty, but yeah, definitely like that. Derek Chavez says, call y'all's people, tell them you love them. I'm out. You'll see me on TV real soon. Y'all stay safe. Hey, you stay safe too, Derek. And, I hope you're good, bro. I really do. I'm going to be praying for you. Yes, I work out, says Richie Rich. Weak, yes. Sweat, sugar, LOL. Yeah, I mean, uh, do I drink coffee all day? I drink a lot of coffee, bro. How many subs do you say you're at again? It was like 2672 or something last time I checked before we started. Solid says first year is free, no limits in self care except no drugs, alcohol, or new relationships. And that's an important part right there. the new relationships parts. You shouldn't be fraternizing because the thing is, if you get into a new relationship with someone else that's dealing with addiction, if one falls, chances are you're both going to fall. And for some people, using kind of coincides with relations with people. You know what I mean? So, Charleston from Hawaii says, "Hey, what's up, Bobby? I just tuned in. What's the convo about? We're on some sobriety tonight, Charleston. Shout out to you in Hawaii. Uh, how long does it take to get it off your system? Well, I mean, you can test clean in a couple of days. If well, back then, anyways, like if I used, I knew, like if I used on Monday, I could probably test clean on Friday. But for it to totally be gone, I'm really not sure, Richie Rich. Yeah, Solid says, I've got stories about NA, right? I binge drink every 48 hours a bottle of wine and a quart of vodka. Do I have a problem? It sounds like it, Jeep. It sounds like it. What do you think? Do you think you have a problem? Lord says, I'm smoking a ciggy right now for mental function only. Nice. Damn, so your sister dishonor you because you snatched up her. No, gee, it's a lot more complicated than that, bro. We've talked since then, but our relationship has always been strained just because I'm who I am, and and she's who she is, so Donnell says, so AA attracts those who attend voluntary as opposed to avoiding a prison sentence. Not necessarily, because there are some very good NA groups out there. That was my experience in San Bernardino back like in the mid 2000s, 2006, 2007, around there. But there's good groups. There's definitely good NA groups out there. What are my thoughts on weed? I mean, it's legal in California, but it's also addictive. It's also definitely addictive. It was a good year for me to level out mentally. What's my favorite band? I don't know. Crazy how I went from marijuana to vaping cartridges and crystal last. I'm done, bro. And I hope you can figure it out, Richie Rich. I'm going to keep you in my prayers, bro. If you truly feel that you're done, then you will be done. It's just a matter of how much effort you put into it, bro. The beauty of AANA is you can go as a visitor and see for yourself with no obligation. That's a great point, Solid. And that's true, Richie. Like you can go, you can sit in the back of the room. You don't have to say nothing. You can just go check out the vibe and see if it's for you, I would suggest go to a couple of meetings at least, though. Maybe you might hear something that might resonate, Yeah, everything is addictive. Gee, I agree. Do I believe marijuana is a gateway drug? I would say with like marijuana and alcohol, it definitely, how can I say this? I believe if you're high on something and somebody puts something in front of you, you're more likely to do it than if you weren't high or drunk. I don't know if that answers your question or not, but when your guard is down, that's when bad things can happen. You know what I mean? Martin says, I remember the crazy neighbor selling Ace for $37.50. that 50 cents was very important to him for some reason. He was doing the math, obviously. He was on some business 101, it sounds like. If I sell 8 at 37.50 a piece, what is that? Let's see, 75, 150, that's 300 bucks. Exact, right? So he had a bigger plan, it sounds like. Yeah, maybe. Yeah, alcohol can definitely mess you up, you know. Um, I'm just like, to be honest with you guys, weed was never my thing. I never liked it. Like I would smoke a little bit just to test out I'd get a new pound for sale, and I would roll one up with my cousin and smoke it. And if the shit was good, it would sound like dude was talking gibberish to me. And I would go lay on the bed and I'd be like, man, leave me the fuck alone. Like, I don't understand what you're saying right now, bro. So, I mean, that was my weed experience. Like, it was never this tranquil moment like it is for some people. You know what I mean? Like, I just didn't enjoy it. Uh, 50 cents was probably for his blunts. Hell, when I was smoking weed, oh, hey, what's up, Cora? Welcome in. Glad you made it. You might need to put those alerts on, Cora, so that when I do go live, you'll be notified. Yeah, but the weed never did nothing for me. I did not like it at all. Now, meth, ooh-wee, that did something for me. Of Mother Earth, it's all G. Yeah, I mean, different people have different thoughts on it, you know. What's up, Gustavo? I would have never guessed that you were Mexican by the name, bro. Saludos to you as well. I'm just clowning, bro. Hope you're doing well. Have a good night, Solid. Appreciate you tapping in. So, I guess we'll keep it running for a little while, huh? See what we got. Sounds good, brother. I smoke about a pack a day, Curtis. Yeah, G is back. We had Mopar in here earlier too, Cora. I don't know what happened to him. He said he bought a Hellcat. What's a crazy story from NA? I remember there was a little homie. He was at a meeting. It was at this church. It was on Virginia and G Street in San Bernardino, across from the Virginia Circle. And dude come into the meeting. He was a little young homie from the West Side, and like he was really excited for sobriety off of the meth, right? And he gets up there and starts talking, and one of the first things out of his mouth is, "Man, I had to pound a tall can on the way over here to take the edge off." And I'm sitting there like, boop. Because like you're supposed to be free from all mind altering substances, right? So they rushed dude off the stage pretty quickly, and they weren't too happy about his thing, G says meth always made me feel like shit, couldn't eat, couldn't sleep, took my beer buzz away. I used to regret it the next day, but it was everything growing up, so I was doing it a couple years. Yeah, absolutely. Uh I look about 103, really? But you don't have a picture, bro. You can't talk shit if you don't got a picture. If I can't roast back, then you have your roasting rights have been revoked. Brighton da. No roasting for you. Cora says Brighton da. Yo mama. Oh Lord. Oh, Lord, brightened. Oh, no, you hurt my feelings. Please stop. Allie T says, I remember when I was 103. Great times. G says, at Cora, I picked up the slack for you. I don't think Joe's in here anymore. I think he got ran off, huh? At G, it won't let you sleep for shit. Okay. Yeah, it sounds like it's time for you, Richie Rich. I will be back live again next Saturday night. I hope you check in with us and let us know how you're doing, brother. I don't know. This is not a self-defense page. More music. Can't tell you if that's good for self-defense. What does that mean, yo mama? Is that all you got? All right, that's it. I'm ignoring you now, Brighton Daw. You are done. You are exiled. You are voted off the island. Was there a moment that made you quit or stop an event? Ultimately, prison, to be honest with you. Um, I did 2 years in prison. I had been in and out of the county jail. In the county jail, I didn't really see anything that made me say, wow, this is crazy. Well, I did see some stuff, but um, in prison, like I seen people get like stabbed to death, like feet away from me. And it really, like when I was walking into reception, I remember looking up and there was a catwalk up there and there was a gunner sitting there looking down at me. And I remember saying to myself, damn, Bobby, like you really fucked up this time. And then missing holidays and stuff with the family and just realizing that, like, I wasn't all I thought I was. What you look like. It's kind of hard to roast what I can't see. Exactly. All right, let's watch our language in here. YouTube don't like that stuff. Did you ever get tried in prison when you first got there? California prison isn't necessarily like that, to be honest with you. DS, everything is segregated into races. Well, into groups. They're sort of racially divided, but there is some bleed over. But uh, you know, people on the lower levels, people try you more because it's not as structured. On the higher levels, not so much, but um, you have to be ready to take care of business when it's your time. You're good, Richie Rich. No worries. Yeah, they don't YouTube don't like some of the comments, so I'm trying to keep it as PG-13 as I can in here. So he booted Mopar. I think Mopar booted himself, huh? Where the hell is Joel at? I haven't heard from Joel in a couple of days. Are you out there, Joel? Are they going to win the bowl? I don't want the Chiefs to win. I don't want to see the three-peat. Sorry if you're a Chiefs fan, but Mopar's all over the place. He's. I don't know. I haven't heard from Brody in a long time too. Brody, where you at, man? We're worried about you. Uh, yeah. Last I heard, Brody was in the hospital after having been carjacked and shot, and I haven't heard from him in a couple of weeks. Brody, if you're out there, tap in, bro. Do they push God in NA? It is part of the program. God is part of the program, but I did some videos on that DS. My steps to recovery. I think I got 5 or 6 of them up, and I explained the way I did it because I was uh, kind of feeling atheist at the time. I guess you would say. You know what I mean? So, uh, yeah, I would suggest go check them out. Go check those videos out. If you guys are new in here, be sure to subscribe. We're getting close to 2,700 subs. Can somebody tell me how many subs it says we have right now? I'm curious. Yeah, Mopar gets maybe it's past Mopar's bedtime. So do me a favor, hit that like button if you would, guys. We're almost at 50. Let's see how far we can go with it. 2.68. Okay, cool. Thank you, Cora. Yeah, so we're probably about 20 away from 2,700. And you know, to be honest with you, when I started this channel, I remember for a long time I was stuck at 20 subs. And then I did a video called Getting Jumped in LA County Jail, and it blew up. Like I got 200 subs from that video. And I couldn't believe it, you know? I gained my self-control back by commitment, cried out to the Lord, saying, break these chains that bound me. That's good stuff, Richie Rich. That's good stuff. Yeah, the 12 steps are definitely rooted in, you know, God is definitely a part of them, you know. We made a decision to turn out the, oh God, I'm messing it up. I am monetized, but I have not seen any money from YouTube yet. I am still disputing them. They're saying my tax forms don't match my ID, but they do. YouTube's just bullshitting. Yeah, and that's the thing, you know. If you're sick and tired of being sick and tired, you'll find a way, you know. No, he didn't, G. I'm calling Cap, G. If he's in Bakersfield, why would you see it on the news here? First of all, I mean, unless it's something much bigger. Turn on channel 11. And then somebody says, do you know how to cook a brisket? Where do we get that from? Do I look like somebody that cooks briskets? What's up, Gustavo? It is way big. What is it, G? Tell me about it. And they said his name was Derek Chavez on the news? Way big. Bro. Let me tell you a story about something way big I did in Bakersville. I'm not clowning him. I'm not clowning him. How can I turn on channel 11 when I'm on live? I would have to go in the house. Besides, it's 12:13 in the morning. Come on, bro. The news ain't even on right now. Or is it? No, Richie Rich, I'm from California. I'm from Southern California, to be more specific. What do I think about Robert Brooks? How it's not even given airtime. I'm not sure what's going on with that. Who watches TV anymore? Yeah, come on, man. Don't go to Fox 11. Go to Broken Bobby. Come on, guys. Hit that like button. Let's get to 50. Let's get to 50 likes. We're almost at 2 hours. And we're down to 54% on the battery life. I need to get a better phone, I think. Maybe if I ever get any money from YouTube, I'll go buy another phone. I can't do the eyebrow thing. He the guy killed by... Oh, okay, yeah. Yeah, I didn't see anything. It's breaking news podcast. He did it. I can't believe it. I'm dumb. G is dumbfounded. Wow. Appreciate you, Richie Rich. He says subbed and liked. I appreciate you, bro. Thank you for the voice and support. Absolutely. I support everybody. What are you trying to do with your face, Dad? I was trying to do the rock eyebrow, but I can't do it. You got blood on your hands, Bobby. He warned you. I told him Broken Bobby does not recommend anybody do anything violent or anything of that sort. So Acne says, I got a new job, Bobby, and my old job is giving me a bad rap, which isn't true. What should I do? If you already have the new job, don't worry about it, bro. They can say whatever they want to say, you know. How are you going to sleep tonight? On a bed from sit and sleep, G. My side's cool, her side's warm. If you smell what the Bob is cooking. Salute to all of you. I love you guys. I got blood on my hands, bro. Any hobbies, video games? I like to go to the gym. Spending time with my grandkids is another hobby. Uh, Sometimes I really go ham in the gym. Sometimes I don't. Lately, I've been on a cardio kick. I'm trying to get the weight down a little bit, Richie Rich. Uh, I did not fail him. Gee, stop it. Hey, G, you're from San Bernardino, right? That has you in a good mood like that, Dad. it's just coffee, Cora. Come on. Come on now. So you're from San Bernardino, right, G? Are you from a neighborhood in San Bernardino? Coffee and vodka. Yeah. Yeah, brother. It's a good batch right there. What's up, Ahmad? How you doing tonight? If you guys are new, be sure to subscribe. Check out the playlist. My latest video is P9, Then and Now. Just a city since I was 26. Where'd you come from before then, G? Using crystal to lose weight and lose a few pounds, lost a few pounds already. Yeah, you'll definitely lose some weight there. But unfortunately, yeah, it's bad. Like when I was young, like I got down to like like a $1.40. You know what I mean? What's up, Jonna? What's up? Oh, you came from Dubai, huh? All right. Well, did you come in your Bugatti? Lose weight and sanity. Sanitary. Sanity, is that what I think you meant to say there? You definitely lose your sanity with that stuff. No doubt about it. I wonder how long I can stay live before my battery completely dies and it just goes black. We're at 2 hours and 3 minutes and we're at 52%. So basic mathematics tells me we could go to about 4 hours and 10 minutes, I guess, huh? We're not going to go that long tonight, but not going to hit the gym tonight. Going to take the night off from the gym. I went crazy in there last night on the cardio. I'm in there running. Yeah, that's way too long. I agree. We're trying to get to 2,700 subs, though. So be sure to subscribe. If you are new, hit that like button. Which rush hour was the best? I think the first one is always the best. Grease, the first one was the best. Rocky, I don't know about Rocky. Richie Rich says, but I look good for a former user. G says, I wanted to upgrade in life, so I moved out of Dubai to a city I was told was 3 times better than Dubai. I was lied to. Yes, you were. Coolin says, push the goddamn button. Appreciate you, Coolin. Yeah, the second one was really good too. I agree. Push the button, people. Hit that subscribe, hit that like, hit that cash. No, I'm just playing. The only money I've ever seen from YouTube, to be honest with you, somebody sent me a Cash App one time. And that was so I've gotten $20 from YouTube so far. The girl singing Mariah Carey was classic. Can't smoke weed in Dubai. LOL. Okay. Nah, I'm not a skateboarder. I've never been very symmetrically balanced, I guess you would say. I've been on. I tried it when I was young. Just wasn't good at it. I was more into sports, basketball, football, baseball. Uh, love my sports, but uh, I can't hold it anymore. Just hang on, man. I'm gonna go get some help. Those were definitely some good movies, though. Uh, I send mine, Broken Bobby. It's going to be tough to sleep tonight knowing you failed Derek Chavez. He plead. Gee, knock it off. Knock it off. LMAO, laughing my ass off. What's up, Taftwood? I was going to give you a shout out before we ended just because I didn't see you tonight. I hope you're doing well, brother. So we are 2 hours and 6 minutes into this thing. What do you think? Should we go another hour? I'm at 51%. I think we can pull it off. I don't know. What do you think, guys? Should we? Should we go for another 53 minutes and 34 seconds? Oh, okay, that's right. Getting your money though, bro. And you're here now. I appreciate you. Heavy Lift Gang says, no, we should not go another 53 minutes. Well, Heavy Lift Gang, you don't have to hang around. It means not welcome. Bye-bye. If you don't like it, you can go out the way you came in. I can't sleep and I'm off the meth. Damn, bro. That's crazy. It'll get better, though. It'll get better. Um, I'm watching this Derek Chavez massacre that happened in Bakersfield. Do you see the news, Tapwood? I didn't catch the interview yet on Outlaw Tapwood. I imagine it was good, though, right? I'll check it out tomorrow night when I'm at work. I usually put an AirPod in, and while I'm working, I just listen. You know what I mean? Uh, Sexy Latina says like and subscribe. Thank you, baby. So we're at 53 likes. Let's get it to 100. Take melatonin. That's some good advice, Acne. G's just talking shit, Taftwood. There was a guy on here earlier, Derek Chavez, who was saying, watch the news. He's about to do something. I don't believe G. G is a resident troll around here, who's actually a good guy, though, who's been rocking with us for a long time. So, yeah, I don't believe that. Yeah, so anyways, we're going to keep it rocking for a little bit. I'm going to have to take a quick pause so I can go refill the coffee and, overactive bladder thing. Do me a favor, hit that like button while I'm gone. If you're new here, subscribe. We're trying to get to that 2,700 mark, and that's all because of you guys. You guys light it up in the chat, and, it's a good thing. So give me about a minute, and I'll be right back. Go ahead and talk amongst yourselves, and maybe G will tell us what Derek Chavez did in Bakersville. Yeah, Joel's not in here tonight, so. All right, guys, I'm coming back. My apology for the interruption there when nature calls, though. Sometimes it is what it is. Let's catch up on the comments. Let's see. Okay. I'm offended after I held it down for you while you were sleeping. Yeah, NyQuil will help, definitely. I wasn't sleeping. I was just momming. Tell your pops to make me a full-time mod. I promise I won't block him from his own live. You know what? Gee, you got to be in the lives enough to become a full-time mod. I told Joel that when he gets to 90 days sober, I'm going to make him an honorary mod. So hopefully that will happen soon. Well, he's got about 50 days or so to go. Back to Acne says, after your brain starts going back to a more normal function or original self, it will work. Just use a NyQuil if need be. The melatonin will work after a while because it can bind to receptors. I didn't catch you. Oh, okay. I got you, Tapwood. Yeah, I'm going to check it out tomorrow. Cora says, gee, you're the biggest troll. LOL. Talking about you kept the trolls in check. So did you keep yourself in check too? There goes G with it. He says, that Richie Rich. Yeah, I used to live in Texas. We went to different high schools together. At Broken Bobby, I've been clean 28 years. How can I not be a mod? Why weren't you in the lives the last couple of weeks, G? Did your probation officer set you down for a little bit, buddy? I'm praying for you, free samples. Push! Oh. Yeah, Joel's in here like pretty much every time. Man, imagine if I make Joel a mod and G's in here. Do you think Joel will time him out? I got to be careful with who I give blocking power because I don't want him blocking G because G is definitely the homie. The homie who originates from Dubai but upgraded to San Bernardino. Right. Right. I flew to Dubai for a week and the Wi-Fi was bad over there. Then people got like Wi-Fi in their cars. Oh my God. I hear the Uber drivers are driving Ferraris. Now, Rich, you haven't met G. G's the resident troll. He keeps it kind of lively in here. Sometimes, yeah, don't pay him too much mind. They got some crazy laws in Dubai, says Taffwood. Yeah, I think over there, I don't think they play around. I think if you get caught with drugs, that you'll be like executed or something. I don't know. I'm not sure about that, but I know in some of those countries, yeah, like no premarital sex. And yeah, I think if you're like a homosexual, that stone you to death or some shit. It's pretty wild in some of those places. People that complain about the US, like they don't realize how good they have it. Like it's opportunity is here. If you're not doing well, it's because you're just not willing to put enough effort, I think. G says, at free samples, I'll pray everything comes out all right. How Texas laws are on illegal drugs now here. Yeah, I'm not sure. I remember I had a homeboy in Anaheim. He got busted in Arizona back in like the 90s, and he had like 2 dimes of bud, and they gave him 2 years. Like that seemed crazy to me, but King of the Table in Dubai, it's big arm wrestling organization. They say it's nuts over there and hot like hell. Damn. Yeah, Dubai's definitely interesting. Definitely an interesting place. Good day, Cassandra Shelby. So yeah, if you guys are new here, be sure to subscribe, hit that like button. Let's take it to 60 and beyond. She says, I flew to Dubai to make sure my maids washed my fleet of exotics. What kind of exotics she got, G? Favorite music? I'm kind of all over the place with it, Richie Rich. Some days I want to hear hip hop. Some days it's country. Some days it's like Guns N' Roses and Metallica type of stuff. It just depends on the day. Hey, what's up? We got Joel in the house, our future honorary mod. He says, Pops, today was crazy. Took my girl to the hospital. They had to give her meds to stop labor. We got home a bit ago and she just fell asleep. I wanted to join when it notified me you were live. Oh, you missed a lot, bro. G's in the chat tonight. Yeah, I hope everything is all right with your girl, Joel. I'll keep you in my prayers for sure, bro. So it sounds like G's excited that Joel's in here. some of my OGs in the chat. We were talking a little bit about illegal immigration earlier. That topic is pretty wild. I'm not going to rehash that right now, but yeah, we did that, and the chat was going wild, and everybody was saying I was a racist and stuff. Oh my Lord! If everybody that knows me knows that is not the case, but you know. I need a dollar. Aloe Blaka, I think his name is. Good song. I have to check that out. There's a song I like. I don't know if you've heard it or not. It's Willie Nelson's song. Willie Nelson's song. It's Willie Nelson's son. Oh God, it's called I hope you find yourself. Find yourself. It's called Find Yourself. Check that one out, Acne. I think you'll like it. That's right. Joel says they stopped it, so she's okay now. Yes, honorary mod soon. That's right. To be. Exactly. Is going. I like metalcore and etc. Yeah. Yeah, and that's the thing, you know, like some days, like maybe I want to listen to some gangster rap and it's like fuck everybody. You know, some days it's mellow, it's like love songs and stuff. Hell, some days it's boy bands, to be honest, you know. Some I want it that way type of stuff. You know, it just depends on the day. Why did they say you're a racist? Because we were talking about the protest of the deportations, and I gave my opinion on that. You know, I don't really do politics on here, but there wasn't a lot of them, but there was a few that were like, oh, you hate Mexicans type of thing. Like anybody that knows me knows, come on, man, miss me with that shit. Talking about you having Brody's back, literally. G says, I'll be mod soon. Think about that, chump. Damn. Yeah, good stuff, Acne. Acne. You'll never make it to be a mod. You're too. Wow. I can't listen to country if it was made post 1990s. Yeah, that I like really enjoy like the Toby Keith and the Big and Rich and stuff like that. Even honestly, going back to like the Tammy Wynette and George Jones stuff, I thought was really cool. I hated it growing up. My parents listened to it, and I did not think it was cool at all. But I came around, Uh, Suicidal Silence, if you like stuff like that. I'll check that out, Richie Rich. If you make Joel mod, he might ban G. LMAO, G be afraid, LOL. Thinking about it before you do it, Dad. Well, the thing is with Joel is around 40 days sober now. I told him if he makes it to 90 days, we'll make him an honorary mod. So we'll see. That's going to be up to Joel. But it's definitely going to have to be a limited power mod. He can time him out, but not uh, Merle, David Allen Cole. Yeah, absolutely, Tapwood. Slipknot, not really. Sam, why is everybody so um, everybody's so fascinated by prison and drugs, and they think everything is some homosexual act? Like, come on. George Jones was cool, definitely. Oh, he's definitely going to get a swab test before we do that. He will make it to 90 days sober. Let's encourage him. Absolutely. That's right, Joel. You're the man. You got this, bro. When your child is born, when your child is born, you want your child's earliest memories of you being sober. I've heard my kids talk about memories of me not being sober, and it's not cool. You know what I mean? What we're gonna do, G, for Joel as a mod is we're going to put him on randoms, and he's gonna have to call in every day, and we're gonna have the color of the day, like on probation. And if that's his color, he's gonna have 1 hour to get here and test. And if he doesn't do that and provide a clean test, then we're gonna have to take his we're gonna have to take his moddership away. Some people do, Sam, and you know what? That was probably their preference before they even started meth. I don't know. I demand karaoke weekends for G. I would love to see karaoke weekends from G. That would be awesome, like the Miz would say. It makes a lot of people play for the same team. Not sure if it's side effect, just curious. Now, it's definitely not a side effect because I never did that. You know what I mean? And who am I to judge? If that's your lifestyle, then that's your lifestyle. Do your thing. It's none of my business what you do in your personal time, but it's not for me. That's right. Jill says you guys are playing, but I'm really going to make it to 90 days sober and beyond that. And I know you are, Joel, and we're very proud of you, bro. You are killing it. And you are going to make that child of yours proud, bro. I know you are. So, anyways, I'm not a homosexual and did meth. It depends on you. Yeah, exactly. Now, one thing I will say is when you're under the influence of narcotics, any mind-altering substance, it definitely lowers your ability to make good decisions. I'll just say that. And like I said, no judgment on anybody. If that's your lifestyle, then hey, do your thing. But it may lead you to do some things it's not that it may lead you to do some things you wouldn't do sober. It will lead you to do some things that you wouldn't do sober. And I'm not just talking about homosexual activity. I'm talking about life in general. It'll turn you into a thief. It'll turn you into a violent individual. It'll turn you into a lot of things that you weren't before you started. Joel says, I wouldn't ban G. I would be a norm moderator and only time those out who seriously need a timeout. Exactly. Video to prove you're really a recovering addict. You're going to make it till you grow old, Joe. Good luck. You got this. That's right, Acne. Uh, Taffwood says, my brother turned gay at 30 years old. He swears it was because of meth. Yeah. Uh, Cora says, I believe you can do it, Joel. Make your kid proud. Exactly. Taffwood said, may he rest in peace. Damn. May he rest in peace. It didn't. I used it to help my mom. Okay. You know, the funny thing about meth is when we first start doing it, we become very productive, right? Uh, and then after a while, we become very unproductive. Um, you know, you can't, for me, like I couldn't stay focused long enough to be productive at anything. You know, I'm trying to fix the washing machine, which I know nothing about washing machines. And before you know it, I'm like, maybe it's the outlet. So now I'm taking the outlet apart and I get fucking shocked. Like, oh man, meth is a hell of a drug, I'll tell you. G says, at Joel, back off, Broken Bobby is my homie. First, find me your own buddy. Okay, that's a little incoherent there. Hey, hope everything comes out right there, pirated copy. Joel says, I'm here more than you, G, so you can't tell me to back off, dumb gorilla chump. And Joel, stop trying to be extra nice to Broken Bobby just to slither your way in. Wow. Brian says, Rick James. It never gave me that upper. You guys are all awesome. I really appreciate everybody's comment. Cool Cat Renee says they are protesting in Los Angeles about the immigration, but if they're going to protest, they should use American flags. And I agree. I agree. We got all into that earlier in this live, and we kind of got away from it because this channel's about sobriety, right? But I like to talk about hot topic issues, although I don't like to do politics. So we did talk about that earlier. Maybe you could rewatch it at some point if you're interested to hear what I had to say about that earlier. I'm from CC Reborn says, where you from, bro? I'm from the old shithole Pittsburgh. Shout out to Pittsburgh. CC Reborn, I'm from Southern California, bro. Inland Empire. That plane crash was crazy the other day, huh? Have you ever tried Vicodin? I sure have. When I was active in my addiction, I definitely would pop a Vicodin from time to time to try to help me sleep. And a different drug of choice. You feel worse before you feel fantastic. Yeah, absolutely. Protesting the deportation of the illegal immigrants. Definitely some crazy stuff going on. And on the topic of the plane crash in Philly, was that a plane crash? Looking at the video, that looked like a missile. I'm just saying, you know, I'm into the conspiracies, but I don't talk too much about that stuff on YouTube because YouTube don't like that. And I'm trying to keep my channel in good standing so that they can continue to not pay me. I'm still back and forth with them trying to figure out what the hell I got to do to get everything straight so I can actually get some monetization money. They don't owe me a ton of money. It's like $300, you know what I mean? But, you know, that's $300 that I've earned through ad revenue. So where is it? CC Reborn says, I'm scared of planes now more than ever. I freak people out when I fly. I don't know if I can do it anymore. LOL. I am drinking coffee, pirated copy. Yeah, my job, they offer flex work out of state this time of year because it's slow. I was considering doing it, but I'm not getting on an airplane right now. There ain't no way in hell. I've only been on an airplane once, and it didn't necessarily bother me. It was a short flight, but you know, I'm terrified to get on a plane now. Joe says, "Gee, you love them tacos, don't you, big back hippopotamus?" Your boyfriend is probably all right. I'm not going to read the rest of that. I'm not going to read the rest of that. Never be scared. The Bible states that this 365 times. Okay. How are you feel for Trump won a 51 state? I don't know. I don't know. Like I said, I don't really do the politics here. Um, the thing is, my channel is about sobriety and recovery and improving our lives, right? So, I don't do politics on here. I have my beliefs and I have my political views, but I don't really get into those here. So I appreciate your comment and your question, but um, you know, I don't know the tariffs, the 51st state thing, the Greenland thing. I don't know. Uh, I think Donald Trump's a lot smarter than I am. I'm just a dumb truck driver. You know what I mean? So dealing with that stuff, it's way over my head. Laughing my ass off, not the hippopotamus. I'm dying at these comments. Yeah, when G and Joel get together, oh my God. Oh man. Barron Trump or Hunter Biden? Hunter Biden is a recovering addict. Barron Trump is like 18 years old. I don't know. I don't know. You're trying to draw me into politics. I'll say one thing, Barron Trump is a gangster. I know he's only like 18 years old, but that dude, I don't know what he whispered into Biden's ear at the inauguration, but it changed his whole facial, you know. I don't know. But we're not going to do politics. But I do appreciate your questions and your comments. Somebody hit that like button. We're at 59. Let's make it 60. I like even numbers better than odd numbers. I like my suitcase, says Gabriel. Well, it sounds like you made a good purchase, Gabriel, if you like the suitcase. That's good stuff. What kind of suitcase is it, Gabriel? I'm going to be nice because I don't want to be a mean stepdad to G. Hey, man, your guys' comments are a big W with that stuff. I love you guys, man. For real. Damn, you think I'm drinking or something. I love you, man. you know I always had your back, homie. It's just coffee. Leah Brad says, I enjoy your wisdom. I appreciate that. Joel and G, we just need Brody back in here. Where did Hellcat go? Come back. We had Joe B in here. He said, you won't like me when I'm angry. Oh, man. Sometimes I got to troll the trolls a little bit, guys. You know what I mean? What's up, Joker? How you doing tonight? Hope you're doing well. Oh, no, LMO, please keep your arguing, guys. Y'all making my stomach hurt with these comments. I sub too, by the way. I wish you the best on your path, brother. Shit is tough out here. I'm almost 1 month sober myself. CC Reborn, shout out to you, bro. Almost 1 month sober. That is awesome. Keep up the good work. Keep fighting the good fight. It's not always easy. Just because we get sober, life doesn't just become magical with rainbows and unicorns. You know what I mean? But there's a better way out there, and it sounds like you found it. So congrats to you. Richie Rich is turning green. Do I remember you? I don't. The name sounds familiar. Did we used to work together, Joker? Know how to make a good potato salad? No, but I know somebody that does. Cool cat. Absolutely. You know, comments like that are what make this channel thrive because, you know, in these chats, like a lot of people are clowning around and talking shit and trolling each other, but there are people in here who are actually trying to make a better life for themselves, and that's what it's really about. You know what I mean? We have some fun with it. We talk a little shit, but ultimately, what keeps me coming back is uh, hearing people's success stories. You know, so shout out to you. The Joker says, my cousin, problem. I'm not sure, bro. Not sure. Cora says, like the live, everyone. And if you're enjoying the live, go subscribe and turn on post notifications to watch more. Thank you, Cora. Joel liked. Uh, I love clowns like the Joker, says Richie Rich. Uh, boy, Sticks says, I successfully found a good rat. What does that mean, Sticks? What does that mean? Are we talking about a rodent in your house? Or are we talking about paperwork? Because, you know, if you're making accusations like that, you got to have the P dubs, homie. You got to have the paperwork. Either that or you need to go get some of those glue traps at Home Depot. You know what I mean? What are my 3 favorite black and white movies? Only 3? Are we talking about old movies that are in black and white, or are we being racist? What does that mean? I have no idea what you're talking about. What? I really don't know what you're talking about, Sticks. Now I got to go back and see what your original comment was because I successfully found a good rat. What does that got to do with that, Sticks? You're not making any sense. Someone tell the man what it means. How am I supposed to comment on it when it don't make any sense? I don't know what to tell you, Sticks. I don't know what to tell you. You disgust me. I'm just fucking with you, Sticks. Appreciate you. No idea. No. Me no sabe. I was out there lurking, right, looking for. Oh, God. What does that mean? It means he's afraid of Santa Claus. What's up, Khabib? How you doing tonight? Appreciate you. Old movies. Okay. We are at 37%. Damn. What is up, Trucking King? How you doing tonight? You out there on the road? Or is it just a cool name? I don't really know too much about the old movies, Cool Cat, to be honest with you. If it ain't like I Love Lucy or maybe Gilligan's Island, like the TV shows, didn't really keep up with that stuff much. G says, good night, Broken Bobby. Joel, I hope you have nightmares all night and your fire alarm goes off. Send you step on Legos and stub your big toe. Well, go fuck yourself. No, I'm just That's not very nice, G. You know, if Joel had moderator status, he would time you out right now. You've been a bad person. Right? Exactly, Taffwood. Haven't been on road since April. Parked my. Yeah, I hear you, bro. It's been rough out there, you know? Fuck me, right? Says Taffwood. Oh my God. Selena Gomez is in the chat. She says, guys, I've been up all night crying in my mansion. Boo fucking. Joel says, oh, Big Back is leaving early. Should I still? No, you should not be looking for hood rat sticks. True fan, am I right? Yeah. Nah, you shouldn't be out there lurking. The Great Dictator with Charlie Chaplin. That's all I got. Okay. Selena Gonads. Oh my God. Step on Tic Tacs, brother. G has a way of leaving the room, doesn't he? Whoever made those accounts is funny for, yeah, definitely. G and Joel, those are the homies for sure. All right, Sticks. For one day, what year would you pick? Can you tell us? That's a great question. What year would I pick? I don't know. I don't know because, to be honest with you, I feel like everything happens for a reason, right? So I feel like if I were to go back in time and like maybe tell my younger self, "Hey, Bobby, don't mess with the drugs," how would my life be now? Like maybe I might be dead now. You know what I mean? So uh, I don't know. That's a great question though. Hey, bro, you look. I can't tell what that little symbol is. Uh, what is up, Out of Bounds? How you doing tonight? I look cool. Thank you. Been there, done that. Trump is what is the fastest, Juan? What does that mean? "2008 says Sticks. I forgot the cool part. Hey, you be nice to Rich, you rich troll gobbler. So does that mean you gobble trolls? Neo-Nazi. It sounds like you're repeating things you've heard on CNN. If you can't define those words, then you're not allowed to use them, okay? So tell me what a fastest is without using Google. And a neo-Nazi, that one's pretty easy, but I want to know, what is the fastest? If I could be like Gucci Man in 2006, like Saddam Hussein, right, Taffwood? He gobbles on trolls, says Abdul. Troll gobbler? You need a new name, bro. Like Stick says, I guess it takes one to know one. Troll gobbler. Wow. The time has just flown by. We're like almost at 3 hours. Gobbles on you know what, right? Do you know Juice World? No, I do not. We're at 35%. Man. Taffwood says, I went to prison for attempted manslaughter. Juice World overdosed? Okay. It looks like G's still here. What am I doing up so late? It's not that late. It's only 1 a.m. here on the West Coast. I work nights, so nighttime is my time. Some sad boy shit. A fastest is pretty much I get that part. What are your 3 favorite countries you want to see someday? Only 3. I'm good where I'm at, bro. To be honest with you, you didn't miss anything with Juice World. Gee, I thought were leaving. Fat Kool-Aid man. I know you guys really love each other. Know what Juice World soul jumped in my body while on muscle relaxers listening to Already Dead. Wow, that's crazy. Where did Juan go? I was just playing, says Troll Gobbler. Yeah, Joel, I got a voodoo doll of you. Good luck tonight, buddy. Damn. Did Juice just die? I'm sorry. I'm uneducated on this topic, guys. Or did that happen a while back? I don't know. Sorry, I don't follow. But yeah, I thought it was a while ago. I wasn't sure though. Like I said, I don't really follow in any of the new stuff. Okay, got it. So he OD'd? Damn. That's problematic, you know? It really is. Either 19 or 20, okay. See what happens with the name? Alexi says, Troll Gobbler, come gobble these. All right, I have to check it out. Juan says, fastest. The hatred to a person just because their culture and pigmentic origin. That sounds like a Google explanation thing there, Juan. I think you got off the chat, you Googled it, and you wrote it down. And he jumped right out like the movie Ghost. Damn, that's a trip, bro. Jesus is Lord says, wow. Joel, don't speak unless addressed by your name, says G. Okay, yeah, I'll have to check those out. I appreciate everybody's comments. If you guys are new here, be sure to subscribe. We're coming up on 2,700 subs, and it's these lives. It's the chat. It's the the back and forth. Like it's great. I think So last I checked, there was nothing at Lexi. I don't know. I'm not sure what that's a side conversation, obviously. So, anyways, I think we'll take it to the 3-hour mark, and then we're gonna call it a night and hit the showers. Do I want to join a white nationalist party? Why would I want to do that, Sticks? Absolutely heard of System of a Down. I like when I was in Newhouse. One of my favorite songs was the Prison Song. It was that album that was out at that time with with Aerials and the other songs that they had out at that time. That was good stuff. Joel's gonna drop his glass pipe in the bath. Come on. Why is Troll Gobbler telling Juan to come back? No, I do not, Sticks. Why? Knock it off. I don't want to be on some David Koresh type of shit. That's right. Come on, bro. Niners. What's up, Marcos? Do I want to go to a Diddy party? Sticks, you know what? You were a decent contributor there for a while, and I don't know what happened to you, bro. You're on some weirdo shit now. I was never into the Deftones. What's up, Natina? Shout out to Greece. To say goodbye, remember me. Don't let it make you cry. For even if I'm far away, I hold you in my heart. I sing a secret song to you each night we are apart. I'm assuming you're quoting somebody there. RTH. Man, if it's from Google, if it's from Google or not, the problem is the hatred that Trump made to immigrants throughout his discourse and actions. What I don't know what you mean there. Why? Obama deported 3 million illegal immigrants in his last term. So was he a fascist as well? Did he hate illegal immigrants because of the color of their skin, or was it okay because he was a Democrat? Just a simple question, you know what I mean? Like I don't do politics on here, guys. You know what I mean? So, but what if it's good for the goose, it's got to be good for the gander as well. You know what I mean? So I'll leave it at that. G says Joel wears his boxers backwards at all time. Disturbed, System of Down, Lincoln Park, all good. Yeah, definitely. Uh, Juan is back. Uh, RTH, if you keep saying stupid shit, I'm gonna kick you out of here. The troll gobbler's happy now. Um, have a good one, G. I appreciate you tapping in. So I mean, Juan, I don't want to argue about politics, but like it's got to be the same across the board. You know what I mean? Song Taffwood says, Bobby, check out the intro to the song Omerta by Lamb of God. It's badass. I'll check it out, bro. Appreciate you. Are amazing. Fuck Trump and let's go, Brandon. Let's get a good president. Furries for life. Wow, Desert Bloom, you are all over the friggin' place on that one. And you got timed out. Bye-bye. Obama is chocolate thunder. Was good before Chester Bennington died, yeah. Another YT people puppet. Yeah, I'm not going to dig into the politics, guys. I appreciate your comments, but not my thing on here, Maybe I'll start another channel called Bobby Does Politics, and we'll talk about that shit all the time. You know what I mean? But this channel's about recovery from addiction. And, if I go too far down the rabbit hole on the politics, then people are going to tune out. You know what I mean? They're going to say, fuck this dude because he likes this political party or that political party. Politics are so polarizing that if I say I'm a Democrat, half the people aren't going to listen. If I say I'm a Republican, half the people aren't going to listen. You know what I mean? So, yeah, that's kind of that. Going to make some Linkin Park covers. Chester was amazing and saved my life, and unfortunately took his. That's cool, Acne. I'm really going to sleep tonight. I got to charter my private jet to Dubai tomorrow. All right, G. Well, good luck with that, man. Safe flights. Wink, wink. Amar says, fuck you. I have 32 alts. You can never stop Desert Bloom. Fuck me? Fuck you. Yeah, we're not going to be monetized on this one, but it doesn't matter because YouTube don't pay me. So fuck me, fuck you. How many times you going to say you're going to sleep? Treat it like prison. Leave politics out of it. Exactly. Thank you, Tapwood. Chisholm says, hi, I'm new here. Well, welcome. Make sure you subscribe to the channel. Sugar is good for a pip. LOL. I don't know what that means. I'm sorry. I don't know what that means. What does that mean? I'm not sure if Amir was talking to me. I can never stop. I don't know what Desert Bloom is anyway, so maybe you can clarify on that for me. Hi, what's your job, man? My job is to help you recover from your addiction, sir. Farhad. Pipe, sugar high, I guess. I don't know. What does that mean? Somebody tell me what it means. Please. The phone is dying. We're at 31%. Now I'm going to have to charge it all night, and I'm not going to be able to get on TikTok. Speaking of TikTok, if you're on TikTok, follow me at BrokenBobby72. I very rarely post anything over there, but follow me anyways. Let's see if we can get those followers up over there. Do you have any favorite YouTuber? I follow some of the prison genre stuff. I like Chad Marks, Blood on the Razor Wire. He talks about the federal penitentiaries and stuff. And then I follow some 49er stuff as well. I wouldn't say I have a favorite, though. G says, Equar, I was hoping Joel would leave, but obviously he has a crush on Broken Bobby because he gets territory around here. Good night, Broken Bobby. Good night, G. Again. Blunt says, I'll follow you, my N. You cool people. I appreciate that, Blunt. You're cool people as well. Shout out to you. That reminds me of the drive-through video where the cashier says "fuck you," then the customer says, he keeps saying it back and forth. Funny video, not promoting violence. Exactly. It's good stuff. Oh shit. Joel says, "No, G, I have a crush on you, lover boy." Oh my god. Did you say goodnight yet? No, you didn't, G. So go ahead and say it now. And make sure you say something about Joel when you say goodnight, okay? Why would you be leaving? Are you getting ready to roll a blunt, G? That is not what this channel is about, G. It's not about rolling a blunt. Stop it. Go to your room. So do me a favor, hit that like button if you're just checking in, guys. Let's see if we can get to 70 and then we'll close it down for the night. Uh, you know, and subscribe to the channel if you're new. Check me out. I think you'll enjoy my content. You got a crush on my, oh wow. Okay, I'm not reading that one, G. Did you learn that in Dubai? I'm having fun. I don't want to shut it down. Stop it and get some help. Give me a quick second, guys. I'll be right back. And then we'll wrap it up. All right, guys, I'm back. My apologies on that one. Tejano Syndicate. I don't know anything. Oh, I think I do know a little about that, but Joel's apparently going to marry G's mom, so G can call him daddy. Interesting. Very, very interesting. G is pronounced guy. Is that the way it's pronounced? Guy? G, can you give us an explanation? Can you show us how your name is pronounced? Is it Guy? Have I been calling you the wrong thing all this time? You've been responding, so I've been assuming that I was correct, but if I'm wrong, please let me know. Call my customer service line and drop a complaint if I'm pronouncing your name incorrectly. Gee. Knock, knock, says TB813FL. Guy is in jujitsu. Gi. Is it Gi or Guy? So, Richie Rich says, "Who's there?" TikTokers tick me off. I'm on TikTok. I don't know if I'd call myself a TikToker. I don't know if I'd call myself a YouTuber either, to be honest with you. But Reem Malaka? Tigger? Tigger who? I'm afraid. All right. We are at 3 hours. This has been a long one tonight. We're at 20%, 28%. Except you, you're cool. I appreciate that, Ezel. I hope I'm saying that correctly. Let's see if we can get 5 more likes real quick and we'll wrap it up. And if you're new here, be sure to subscribe. It's free. You know what I mean? You just hit that little button that says subscribe. Yeah, I'm not sure on that one. And we'll never get a straight answer from G because that's just how G gets. Yeah, it was pretty cool, Taffwood. I was watching it on the stair stepper last night at the gym. Yeah, I dig it. You got definitely some old school hitters on that one, you know? It's Easel the Weasel. All right, Easel. Cool. Yeah, definitely had some old school hitters on that one. So let's hit that like button. Let's subscribe, guys. And we're going to be wrapping it up here shortly because is that Easel from Friday? He says, pick up a blunt. You know what? Weed was never my thing, blunt, to be honest with you, bro. Never, yeah, definitely brought the pictures to life, Taffwood. I agree. Yeah, I was tripping on that. That's good stuff, though. Yeah, I used to smoke a little bit of weed here and there, mostly in social settings, and like it just made me feel stupid. Like I can't function on it. Now, meth, I could super function on that stuff. Well, until I couldn't anymore. You know what I mean? But when I was on meth, I was going 12, 14 hours a day. Honestly, I think when I was slinging dope, I put more hours in than I ever did at work. So, you know, yeah, exactly. Don't worry about the smoking, Janiverse. Tell them, sexy Latina. Thing in my system these days. Yeah. And for some people it works, you know? Some people it works, but for me it didn't, you know? Like I said, it just wasn't my thing, you know? I really gotta go this time. I gotta take Joel's damn it, G. Oh my God. All right. Well, we need 5 more likes and then we can wrap this thing up. We have about 27% battery life left, so we need to get those 5 likes before the battery dies. So hit that like button. I think you can double tap the screen and it'll give us a like. And be sure to subscribe if you're new. This channel's ultimately about sobriety and recovery. And LAK says, wow, how you guys going to do without Cooper Kupp next year? You guys really haven't been the same since Aaron Donald's been gone, if I'm being honest, bro. You got lucky to get into the playoffs this year. The only reason you made the playoffs is because we had a down year because of injuries. So LAK, Rams suck. Or should I say the Lambs? Lamb chops are good, though. Richie Rich, unfortunately, he passed away. I'm not sure what's going on there. LAK, if you're going to come in here and talk shit about my team, you got to at least hit the like button, bro. Come on now. My alarm goes off in an hour and 40 minutes. Get some rest, Taffwood. I really appreciate you tapping in tonight, brother. You be safe out there. And I should be back on here again Saturday night at 8, unless they send me home early this week, which I'm really hoping and praying they don't because, these checks are starting to look like I work at Del Taco or something, to be honest with you. But, nothing against people that work at Del Taco. It's a living. You know what I mean? 15-hour days do suck, Taffwood. I agree, but I'm sure that paycheck looks good. LAK says, at least we kicked y'all's ass. Sweet, baby. Yeah, you beat our JV team. Congratulations. Taffwood's a working man, G. He's working out there in them oil fields. Hard working man. So LAK, you know, you won your Super Bowl by beating us this year. I'll give you that. Congratulations. You guys were better this year. So, I will give you that. And to be honest with you, in that playoff game when you guys were down by like 14 with 5 minutes to go, Stafford almost pulled off some playoff magic. I ain't going to lie. I was watching that game and I was reminiscent of Joe Montana back in the day. He drove down, he scored, he was driving down again. I thought they were going to do it, But at the end of the day, it is what it is. You know what I mean? So you guys made the playoffs. You just ended up with a worse draft pick than us, and basically neither one of us won the Super Bowl. So, you know, he passed away during the pandemic. JV, my ass, excuses, LOL. Okay, the first time we played you, we didn't have Kittle. We didn't have Debo. Brandon Ayuk was hurt. That sounds pretty JV to me, bro. Dre Greenlaw was out. I mean, come on. Do I speak Spanish? A little bit, Robert. So, I mean, shout out to you guys. You did good this year. You actually, in my opinion, you overachieved LAK. But, like, your coach is good. Sean McVay's a very good coach. So, but I think we're going to have to bring this to a close here pretty quick. Guys, yeah, I'm at 25%. I'm going to have to go charge this phone up because I can't go to sleep without watching TikTok. It is what it is. You know what I mean? But shout out to you, LAK. Wish you guys the best of luck next year. You're not going to beat us, though. We're going to sweep you guys next year. So that's what that is. That's okay. So, hey, no problem, Richie Rich. I appreciate your input, bro. And I wish you the best of luck on your journey. The thing is, you say you're ready. You're ready. You're going to do this. I have total confidence in you. Handle your business, bro. I just need 4 more likes real quick before we wrap it up, guys. Do me a favor, if you haven't smashed that like button yet, smash the hell out of that thing. Like the Niners are going to do to the Rams next year. And LAK, don't take it personal, bro. It's just football. I like talking shit about football. So, you talk yours, I'll talk mine. You know what I mean? We'll see what happens next year. But neither one of us got to hoist a trophy this year. It is what it is, NFC West champs, so congrats on that. You know what I mean? I'm so glad the Niners are at home where they belong. Really? Really, Ben? All right, guys. Do me a favor and subscribe to the channel if you're new. If you enjoyed the chat, definitely subscribe. We do these lives on the weekend, Saturday, Sunday, Monday night, unless for some reason I'm home during the week, in which case then we may do more. Taffwood says SoCal belongs to the Chargers. SoCal. And actually, I like the Chargers. I like Jim Harbaugh. And the other Bosa plays for them, so I ain't mad, Cal belong to the Chargers? No, Cal belongs to the Niners. SoCal belongs to the Chargers, though. They are the they run SoFi, unless we come down, in which case then it is what it is. But that's not even true. Well, what is true? SoCal does not belong to the Chargers, says Ben. The Rams run LA. When they're in LA, till they run off to St. Louis or wherever they go. You know what I mean? You're an Eagles fan? I'm sorry, bro. I mean, they're in the Super Bowl. Congratulations. But Yeah, they play in LA. I agree with you there, but you know, so do the Chargers. They share SoFi. You know what I mean? So, man, this has been a marathon one tonight. 3 hours and 10 minutes. Damn, I can't believe that much time has gone by. Uh, the Chargers play 16 away games. Every SoCal resident knows that. LA fans are not they're very fair weather. When the team's doing well, everybody's been a Rams fan since 19 whatever, you know what I mean? When they're not doing so good, like when last year when we were heading for our Super Bowl run, like SoFi was we called that place Levi South because 60% of the crowd was ninered out. You know what I mean? So I mean, LA fans are fair weather. It is what it is. You know? Yeah. Tapwood says I'm not an LA fan. I'm a San Diego fan. That's taking it back. That tells you, you know. But what's up, Big Fish? How you doing, brother? We're just about to wrap it up. Do me a favor, guys. Hit that like button. We're gonna wrap it up. The phone is dying. I need to charge it up so I can watch TikTok before I go to sleep. And follow me on TikTok, Broken Bobby 72. Go on over there and give me a follow if you're on TikTok. Um, I tend to do shorter videos over there that you can check out. I try to be motivational on that one, just like on the YouTube channel. You know what I mean? Um, ultimately, this channel is about recovery from active addiction. If you're going through something, I believe in you. You can do it. If you're ready, then you're ready. You know what I mean? If you're not, then ain't nothing me or anybody else can tell you. So, anyways, it's about the company that you keep. If you got people that are going to stick a pipe in your face every time something goes wrong, then guess what? You're going to continue to get high. You know what I mean? If you got people around you that are doing that sober thing, then when life comes at you, they're going to say, "Come on over here, brother. Let's let's go get some lunch or something." You know what I mean? And you'll live that way. So I mean, the choice is yours. If you're ready, you're ready. If you're not, you're not. And if you're not, there ain't nothing me or anybody else can tell you. So I just hope that you make it back if you're not. You know what I mean? Taffwood says when they moved to LA, SD residents burned a mountain of jerseys in the Charger Stadium parking lot. I believe it, bro. Like, if you have a supportive fan base, when teams leave, like the Raiders, Oakland, LA, Oakland, Las Vegas, like they just jump around, you know what I mean? And a lot of people that go to those games are heartbroken when their teams leave. So, anyways, though, I'm running out of battery here, guys. We're at 23%. That seems like a good place to leave it. If you know, you know. Um, anyways, we're going to shut it down. Do me a favor, hit that like button on the way out. And if you haven't already, subscribe to the channel. I should be live again Saturday night, somewhere between 8 and 9 o'clock. So be on the lookout for that. I'll try to get another full-length video out sometime during the week. If you haven't seen the Peni video already of Peni Then and Now, be sure to go check that out. That's a banger. And, like I always like to leave you guys with, don't look at the mountain, just start climbing. Have a good one, guys. I appreciate everybody that participated. Shout out to all of you. Have a good night and just keep fighting. Have a good one, guys.